na nkɔmɔ na ye di ye benadei me pese utie kakra na me samba na me hwani ye de beto aso enti why ready am so my ready yankan gumu
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Digital and on your smartphone. The radio is hot.
Watch on the jump on the other fucking
Entertainment review.
and then it's over to some entertainment. I've been another
Entertainment review.
pressing in the bum for to the seal.
Entertainment. Entertainment review.
Down up over my man the fans, the fans.
na ninuan mo amuni oni omo ye adwuma yi minim se bia wahu ye wo nsam ne bi nso a wo ka se buhwiama eyie ne ho hyehyɛ no bibia anka yenye won kran se yede no ba bia yede no ba duma se de wo ntran kran no munye bibia ma ma hyase akura atwe ho daawere ninuan mo actors ni actors bi chese ai nya asem ketwa
okay question dia me so mate Nantina na make say ye twen enuan mo mo nkran na de omo ke kan de ya wo de hye kronkron orna bia no mo hu ni said ye no otie ye de hye ne de ye mo bia anya no said ope e wo nkran ho ye de hye no obefie ni asiri ni ho pe ni aye na yi ama no sonko e wo dumase ni mo ma de said a enwura me wo fa ba ko gina ma na mo nkran de tu ma so me se omo person di na watweda no ewo nkran emomo kan no mampopo miti ama wom yebemo mo kwan no madi na otweda no ewo nkran na emom say ye no bibia yebeye de yeba beye no odumase de enti America no ya ne ma me de dumase ne papa de dumase kama na nempo ekuro ni mpegya ye no mutimi di na chi ebejam no ne ma me ebejam ne papa na nemom a eye dan a wiase asesa kakra ikuro na ntisa de first omba na tie no kwa bia so no yentimi nka say yenua ya ba me ba no mi jana ma wo no ma ye no grope e wo nkan eno de ensi e so yo de hia konkon a e so obefie ye tra no honum ne husika sa wo fie ye jam no na ya kono e ma Ghana fo hu se ampa me ba no se no free abusuam ampa
nana we de wadama ni we didie mu a me pese otie bibi kakra ni nuan mu bi ni nsem a no mo kan na membusa bibi kakra wo ho
mate
eso so nyama dia so kopia ya dia ko mi nye de ba utere we na buche bi mi nyom ya ye na buche bi mi nyom
aya wo bra na wu ya ke bia de do ko
ya nya sa tie Ghana ha no kenya wo ase baba no mo busufo ene no kwe ya tukutum na mo no baba no baba be ni Ghana fo nya dia eso ka se baba ene baba ni ho no de se ye kokosi no ni kuma ebe ni ti baba ebe no ti baba
nya botere
na buche bi nya bi abuche bi na bese bi
ya wo ke ya wo kan ense bia ya ntia ni pan aha wa ya edum
eto sumu do ka so eto sumu
wa ye radio wa TV impanyfo akudamfo a wono o ma ya edum yin na be ye na eto di ko no be de ara bon enti ya ba sere na se ayi no to to akwa na mu ntimi kura na ye wo impanyfo
uche ayi no to to no manen kan chop point bank se ayi to to no ye wo impanyfo a na baba ye wo TV stations akukudam na baba ayi adwuma e ho no munya beto arboa ye ko YouTube ni se ka chefa ni se fa na me ba mama no suwe mo si me se baba no si
babi mbodi na wadama mzo watching some bi
mate Kwasi
aja
ye tia ni se Ghana mrana ye nyina kuruma ye dada no odihye kwa de yentimi nyaano ma yenye de ope obi epe ewo ne ho no wura na wa kasa ne ye besere ni bebre onfa ni die ni obuo ema busua ebi so fra busuam na se won fra busua mo mpo no obi kwoto ne kwayem no ofa de be fia nipa odi ne free kwayem be fie no eye ne de hia ontimi nyi obi de hia no ankeka de ope e won framam timisra ne bebri onfa ni die ne obuo e ma busua ye no obi antwe ho manso ye ne ye de hia so obi be free nkra beba obi free nkra meba ema yanso empanyfo e wo fie ya sigina ye see a dish no ya be na dish ye nti yesrom mo bia nyamin me ba ya wu akire ebe dede ade manso ebe bro man no e ya so dwe ene ye nyina ya pe nti o munya botre e ma busua ene o man ne anya ntutu ye pa emfa ma me ba no ne mom bi ogina ho ka ne de o ka no wa ne mom mesre no e krona branch ni frusu no e ye kura yekura kukuduro ya mema ono ne mema no oye won kran ti mesere se no ma wo ye no so free so obedi fun na chi abaye ni bidia onya sa no ma ne nton kran no mra ho so wo hwe no antimedia mo ma eme ha wo man no ene Ghana man nyina asundue
Peace FM. So abinada ni edi san komo ye ne nana Berma sonfo Crunchi Becqueen autoson and na yene no di san komoy na ewie yewo Emmanuel Apia dodo na afre no kwapia na ne nyonko brebo nso ni ye baba spirit a onye ne ba bikoi sini twadwume wono so mu bi comedy ini ne ka ho kwapia otimi nka me mo akwa baba entertainment review so ewie
open kase mejo so
na mpo mu tisen de
nyame andaroma ye na kolebu ana se 37 je nese yara nenso enye beteza
edasi na nyedi ka mimbu sa so nkomo ya binada ne ni bema ye sonfo crunchy Becqueen autoso 9 odumase ahene ye ne di nkomo wote kakra de we chire ho
open kase mete pa odaro
so die na aka ho
yedi ka machia atifo ne ahwefo nyina bra penye me da se wa mami akwenya e o Peace FM so bra penye de nana aka no gidi pa se ne kwanso ano no esan se baba yo mo de hie kwan on be fa so a on be kura no no kwasem ne se ebegina omo amo so na bra penye ye nsemo a ye de to abusunfo ne anim no any say baba spirit menena nanti pa be meneno ye tight ankasa pa be 8 years ni but say industry ni wo mu a ye hiesia ne ade ne de ye ache pa na since mi hu no kra no bra penye ni me hwe ni nyuma a oye nyina na oye won kraman radio station oye won kraman TV station adwuma oye nkraman mo ha ya na oye ne fans dodo na kasa no mo na ewo nkran ha na dofo mo na ewo nkran ha baba meneno abonko mo kaka timi se ne kuro man kasa no meka ne se ontanko nti no ye hwe enema baba ye won kran na ye de ye bisade to abusuane nim se anke ye besere se abusuano bitimi ama se 1 week no se ye no yetimi aye won kran ha na baba spirit adofo na won kran ha no omonso ayeden etimi ababi na se aye no na ni fiemu no na yebetimi akwa wo no kromo a ye 1 week na se aye no wa ha na yese ya yakoli krom na yakosie no ho na yese bibia ayeden kama ehon so yakwa yebetimi ne no akire abusuafo ne adofo no so a omo ho na omo so no atimi ehu baba yie pa saa de srade no ene ye de to abusua fo ne anim se omo hwe saa bisade a Ghana for meka no say Ghana for kan na anko omonye ye emoa enti bra panyi saa na ade no esiti esebi minimi nyansa enchen na busuya panyi minimi nyansa enchen sebi nana wadaroma metie ne kasai minimi nyansa enchen no minimi nyansa enchen ne bra ne sister no na metimi akyere de omonye but ebisade a me ka kyere omo se no amanfo a omo wa adofo omo wa ha no anka be ya yenye bibi wa ha na yensan enkosi no ho na ese afamienu ni nyina no etimanyo omo chefa ewom na animonyam so no aba ama baba ni na busiafo nti ebisade na yede to omo anim we nyen tokwa brapen
na
amosotro
akwakosi sen yade o magepenie esan se yehu se posters ni nam mbontin se ye meminde ye we anim nti mi fan se akwai se ne na awotwe 24th September Art Center ye be ni 1 week memorial service ni kaka ho wuka o cheche mu se no does that mean say busuano apene o magepenie o magiatum
me da si bebre abusuane tena se na omo yensem no to insaniani no mo se de ye kanon so no efa bi no ensi bibia kwan enti no anke ebeboa se de ye kanon na men ka we so kakra se bi ye ne decide ama abusuano dodo na so no mo epese yenye ade no ewa ha na efa ba kwa na mienu bi ene na omoni enye so but omu ehu nchirechiremu a ye chirechiremu mo omote ase na omso okay se na tie dia ene mbiri pa se ne kwanso ano no ene busuano so no eti ase se okay ene sa dia yenye won klan na ese ye no so omu kwan a omu befa so na be se bra
enti ni na wo tweda no dia edi won kran hanum sin a
me patron Art Center next week and then next week pepe 6 a.m. Yes, there are so.
Okay, all right. You better ask me this here. You mean shop akwapia.
Me so me da se pa.
Emmanuel apia eke kwapia so mo adofo baba spirit adofo teach you ni pese ehu ne na otweda no sene esi ko me sure say we mate ne na otweda no Art Center wagepine or wagiatum say honum sin na ko hihye no memende we ni me sure say makota omachi na omo etimi akwa so great we dey am say brother na oni hanum say kakra bi e wa hanum say baba spirit na akwa say dawre ni nuan mu bi so omo nti ase ebusuan wo so mapene say 1 week no mu ndi wa say
Kwasi baba spirit di akoye to say artist bi a omo free mu a some time back me kai da se bredwam na de na binom na busuan say yemfa nko ne enso ye say oh ye ha de ne wo enti no nia ye nua kwa pia e ka no me say me too familiar story enti say abusuanfo na pene so dia ye bebo ma so but I can also share in kwapia ye friend ha meti ase chale uni obi nantia no free mu say ya enye easy o ma fa bi muda enye easy nti kwapia we die e ma o shedden
Chili microphone Mintio, Benada now ni hamboa.
Me wa ha.
Okay, ne say ne wa have bite.
Makadeda, makamasem dada.
But at least now actually I me sure say CC there ntiase akwa edwuma.
Say na watch da no omo pene say on be ye wa Accra ha say ne be ya adofo na omo ka so wo muntumi ntu kwan enko no ho aho no. At least omo so be nya omo chefa wa ha nti no. Me de me ka ne say wo do na mpa na say ampampa se Ghana for nyina do na dofo bebre na wa Accra nti wo se eye no Accra na wo tweda na monko prove se ampa mo do no monko monfa mo ho nyina nko ye nya ye nko support na no na e bia e kire ni se ye ka chebusa ne se o monfa o mondedefo no wo Accra and ye wo case but also no yentimi nkire ebusia de omofo mo de hyenye because wo ye na downfo keke obehu no industry bia wo na ya downfo abdane ase ebusia but o ebusia ofre ebusia mu enti omo na omo de hye da for mo enti de ombe ye omo ho no se wo do na pam tutu anamọ ne kọ ne krom because ẹkọ no so dọ wa akọ be tutu anamọ akọ krom ebi edi wusie nti I think it's both ways. Let's support the family. Omo na ade ato omo nipa. We are all losing, but they are feeling the pain the more. You know, we should just support them and let whatever has to happen.
Entertainment review soon as you go away. Yeah, that's so. Yati hide na so tim say nkomo no. Ya hyehyɛ ɛdɔso pa awie ni
Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Digital and on your smartphone. The radio is hot.
Watch on the jump on the other fucking entertainment review. And then it's over to some entertainment. I've been another entertainment review. Listening up on 14 entertainment. Entertainment review. Now I'm on the fans.
All right, so young crane me into us we our studio no hanum say na yenya hoho miensan wa hanum say our maba best trying from Homey TV. Na your opinion that Homey TV now that's the chief executive officer in Okofo Subment Sam our hanum say so na Fawaz use. Is that the name? Yumus. Okay. I'm sure so now Hanu Saint Obebwa, honestly executive chairman. Then we have Kwame Chum, chief tech officer for Homie TV. So my memo makwaba na enkomono enkosu. The microphones, I don't like the way it's positioned. I think there are 3. One should be in front of each other, so each person too. Okay, me that's what I'm saying. Memo makwaba paying for.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe about there.
Nyanko pardon.
Na mo bade na mo fi Home TV ba isa mo ba mo sa pan sa no. Mo kwa himfia mo nkuta hwe mo de bre nana.
Yeah, the good news then.
Mo the good news. Yeah. There be mo kwa himfia se bi kura mo na mo de bre nana. Mo ntimi nkona na fie na mo nye me mo makwa ba. Say Home TV. Bibi aboko there.
Nyanko pardon.
Okay. So minim say bia opini minim say no ksa na before. Se hwan before Ghana for mutie wie sabre mo munim Home TV no dia en kakra na e bia mbetimi aka na amanfo ehu Home TV ade poten ye.
Okay, nana ye da ase ye chia atiefo nyina na ne edikan no Home TV no a streaming platform na ye ka streaming platform na abefo kwan so a yetimi hwe sini abra wonyu su CD anase bia wonhwe ne television so na emom so wo internet say wo phone so say wo computer so a utimi de ehwe movies wo Africa nyina na Home platform no say uko www.hometv.com na o type sa URL na obehu say ebema wo platform obehu sini bebre Ghana de any afofre free Africa henyina enti eno ne ade a Home TV no is all about.
Okay. So you're spelling saying Home no mo spelling saying
HOMI.
HOMI. Okay. Enti a Home TV and a Home streaming platform saying na obi be our boy so obono.
Okay, so open so call platform ne so a www.homitv.com. Name on brand name no Home, but link now or the be access no hometv.com. It's how mobile app so Android and iOS mobile apps. And I will subscribe so utimi so hwe no wo smart TV. So smart TV to say Android smart TV and check cross beba Samsung and LG smart TV so.
Enti one more mutie na bia wo munim streaming platforms e bia sene etimi hwe sene ti say Ghana minim say sisi na popular pa Netflix abroche die ya wo be bia we ase afana nyina no sana Home platform no so tie
sana Home ne tie na mum de ma Home dance so ne say Home no de ye streaming African movies in kwa movies free Africa about 40 countries in Africa and it's all koswa Ubehu se Ghana movies, free Miracle Films, Dinate, Leila Janzi, popular film producers in now, Ghana, Homo Films, so. And as open Nigerian movies free Liberia, movies free Sierra Leone, Kenya, Ethiopia, Nini na biso Home TV neso.
Wase mi akan ye odi shame de wa hwe me gina so busa asem me gina so busa asem popular movie producers na papa you to popular ni movies won say so Christopher.
Okay, enye producers nyina na sisi a ye wo movies e wo platform ne so but me fan say Ghana producers na dodo na no ye wo bi wo hwe ebra ye launch
sisi ade wasesa no wasesa wan no sisi a
dodo na wo so
okay sia wa jo haji I see it dodo na Ghana and send you see can nya Ghana e bia sene nko a
yes
Africa sine enti menya Nigeria for sine menya South Africa
South Africa was
menya Kenya
Sierra Leone ni nyina was
but say can e bia breakdown country be na so far e bia obeka say wo mo sine do so pa wo ye platform iso.
Okay, so here Home TV platform ne so a we say Ghana for the do so pa Nigeria for so the do so pa Sierra Leone for the do so South Africa so do so ena eba Uganda so a edoso pa eba Tanzania so akakra wo so ba other countries say once ohwe Africa siniye no mu a ye wo big market bi ti say Ghana Nigeria eno ana ubehu say dodo na ade so ewo so
so bem say na otwetwe mi nda ye twemu ya na mu pa ho ntoma mu da na di mebo a
Pachwane.
Na me who headline I'm say, hey, wait there, Asempa Papa. Homie movie streaming platform launches with $1.2 million fund for original African productions. For 1.2, near fair no fund to a bedi home komo. So mapa home to mano. Saju medina modane di. Say Alisa hotel me boy.
Alisa.
Me mean dey we.
I know you're third September.
Okay. Last 2 weeks. And what's the meaning? My launches are na mapa home to man. Not say no dear.
My main friend free her. Now, your launch is say what it means is that they say your platforms need now live.
Okay.
Products our live. We'll be able to make access it. So okay, to mobile phone and now get any device. We'll to make access to home on the app or on the web. And to say platform near live. We call Android. We call iOS. App Store to be anya was so. We call Google Play Store. We to be anya was so. And now the computer. We to me call www.homitv.com. Access it.
And that
is what it means.
Is it Kwame and Fawaz? Nyabotre na ayeti phone to follow. So obi kuta ne phone sisi a. Data was so. O say obetimi akọ hinfa.
So phone we use Android phone now. Obetimi akọ Google Play Store.
Okay, Google Play Store.
Yes.
Nti okọ Google Play Store. There no one bonche ho.
On tapi Home TV.
Okay.
On tapi Home TV logo no beba any information in about Home beba.
Okay.
Now I download it. I install it on the phone so.
Okay.
Now I install it here. A backup app no so I register. I register you are. I be select the option. I pay your options for packages. It's your monthly and yearly.
Okay. So
select back move back be selecting no the payment method I pay ashe. For now, you allow card payment. Very soon, you'll be activating mobile money. Into say or selecting the option you are. Now it's not a platform so, but charging instantly because you have 7-day grace period, which is a free trial period. And if to me, I navigate, I explore platform or be share movies or app now within that 7 days.
Okay.
So within the 7 days, they need you after the 7 days, obe twaso na all twaso no ansa na de no betumi e be start say e be charge no.
Okay.
And but within the 7 days no say on say bia the ninja platform no ho ana bia onis card be continue obetumi as on subscribe and as be cancel anytime later. And your options were for rental. It say uko platform no so register you know uko platform no so na per se e bia on subscribe na on share movies I do I work on now. But pay be a particular movie no person will share. I will on platform no so. Obe to me actor and I bet me actor for I download it for rental. Rental no bet ya movie no price yeah that movie no our platform no so.
Okay.
And no download I be what happen no so. Be some days say a series and I say episodic movie obe to me no 30 days. Now as an be free download folder no more. But say a feature film within 7 days no download I say to me share you.
Okay. So obi kutani phone say be issue let's say iOS in fact okay be iPhone and be an Android or call which of the platforms obi me download do app no until be as iOS or call the App Store me boy. No, I download do. Who could Android and so I call Google Play Store.
Yeah.
No, I download do. Who download do a be check your can be fast wa. Who be to me I register.
Correct.
Who register we are catch also say open say o subscribe busumi bia na obetua eno wo honum saying. And I person tua no yearly which is afi bia na person tua na wetua me boa. Enti busumi bia no eno ye saying na mo charge
busumi bia no obetua 25 cedis.
Okay.
Depending on territory I want who are Ghana 25 cedis. Who are Manonia because home no globally.
Okay. And we are saying na baby will be a.
We are saying baby will be a. Until be America you see the pricing in dollars. And no bet you $2.99.
Okay.
Per month.
Okay.
Now who are Ghana yearly bet you 280 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
I'm on I think it's $32 per year.
Okay. Well, so it for me. I sure said, Mudin Kumechi, and I'm sure by now, check it. I said, Nyomo Kano, Sa Pepe and a tia. watch ase bia wo download app no follow instruction no hwese bia se obetua register but bem say me te say no ko kan bibi and I say one so na wo kan say mun share with I don't know payment no now can be visa na me boy
na me can say payment options no you will be you be roll out but for now you support the card
okay
very soon in the coming days no we want to be activate mobile money was so nti no be ma options for e be ma Ghanaians options are or met me access movies no through by using mobile money
okay but card chichim
and use card but mobile money e be there by all means e be ma good options are or make me access content our platform no so.
Okay. So card no chichimu, uka se card na chese dia.
Card that is Visa card, Mastercard, and a debit or credit card basically.
Okay. And your bank card no.
And an ATM card, so to speak.
Okay. Okay. With me at the
yes.
Okay. Minim say bia mu person di bibi kan wa Enoch ana Kwame bibi wa bia person de kan wa na. Nia wa cheche mu sisi an. Okay, so we should just get on. Yeah. Now, so let's move on to this $1.2 million as we are okay. Funding. Most of the muchesika at to honum siya. Obi be abe yesinia. Mubi chibi amano. Say na chichi mwe.
Okay, you don't see. You're launching home, no. Producers did one free Africa na any Europe ni US buy. Now you're done this say. Yes, certificate to be at $1.2 million. Ye di produce homie originals. Na homie original nature say homie nankasa no platform no. Ya ye movies ya produce no ye ni producers any this adwuma no. Enti ye tonsa free producers ni nyina na ye ka kire won say so good script e bia wo movie script bi eno ne ka Africa hamun nsem ye. Nti ye be find say the authentic African story and you betimi a submit to homie na o pitch de kire na ye hwe na we ye sini bia ye de sika hyemu a nipa dodo na betimi aba platform ne so abehwe a ene ye be finance na emom sa $1.2 million na enye Ghana nko Ghana for producers a ombema ye good script ne benya bi omo Nigeria so benya bi Sierra Leone benya bi Kenya benya bi as well as Uganda enti ye man hu say e very competitive enti so good script there why not nene ya wasa utimi debama yehwe dema.
Okay. So wenye bushire muka sika no $1.2 million na wenfa.
Okay, $1.2 million ni ye sika ye investors ene di amaye. Na sa ohwa once ye produce movie bi efe no All or Nothing. Last week ni say ye cast no eba UTV ni ade be kan ho asem bebre. Na so hwe All or Nothing na yen ye executive producers na as a producer Kwame Cheba for or the script by other producers so the script by nti ye hwe ye no na ye script a ye hwe ye betumi a finance
okay
movie so a ye ni beje ho nti ye produce ye nti we no so kire ye commitment say ampa sika investors ne dia ma ye say after ya launch home ye wie no ye mfanye home original say script ni good nko ade a and ye be produce ama.
Okay. Enti we no tenya wo si kan say mo produce bi dada no. Sini twafo no nim. E yade o mo nim say bibi say wo honom say ana fina mo pa ho ntoma no. Because I'm just asking and I'm bisa me am chim say okay well. E yade o mo nim say bibi say wo sa akwenye wo honom say.
Okay, me for say da ye launch home wo Alisa Hotels no. Yenya producers no dodo na eba ra me say enye wo nyina ba dodo na Accra ne Kumase no. Dodo na ba. Omo ba ye so ye de to omanim. Na me say producers ankasa no omudi omo ho enkomo. Na even after ye launch home no, fa was ne kwa mbedi adanse ye say yenya script bebre producers a share no to us via email. Ye gusu a ye de ama ye content review board almost so a review so omo hwe na se bi a script ni bi wo ho e fata se ye discard e him na be drive traffic aba ye platform ne so dia ene ye be bomodin ase ye be finance ntimi nim se ba na de enyo producers na ba dodo na enam launch ni so nti o mate.
Okay, na seni ana odi ma ba kwa se mo na mo finance ye se obi pese bia ne sene mudi musika shem na bia mo boa se na nhyehyɛ ne tie so odi ba opechi sika no mo de ma no moana by Ukasebia, homie original, no, say na she pa.
Okay, my friend say, producer be descriptive by your criteria be a de ato ho. Ni edi kan the kind of story asempotia sinino ejina so ye de ya hye say ye focus on Africa so inti was say o movie now opese ye produce no it must tell the African story in the way it is to be told. And on the first criteria ni etoso mienu no ye besa hwe say cast ben na wode omoba wa wonim say ba sini yie mu a cast no ye wo obi ane ne level ebi mu ho a omo da sini ne so a emasini ne ye more marketable. Enye se bia de omo ye popular nko omo ye popular up and coming nyina de omo nyina befra. The last thing so ye hwe pa ye budget no. Si ye hwe budget ne so na se ya de ye within ya hoden no ebetumi ana se ne ya hyehye de ato ho de a ene ye be finance. Nti those are some of the key things ye hwe sa ne ma miensa we de ya de a ye hwe ansa na ya finance.
Enti some finance ya sine no be ye ho ade a se bia or the script no ba na mato. Ana se saying me pese me ti honum saying so asiye.
Okay. Homie originals no ye betimi anya no kwan mienu so. E betimi aba say producer bi wa producing movie bi dada. Sa movie no on release ye. A new movie. Movie ne bi ode be kire ye no efe pa. Ye betimi aka say okay, ene ye to sa movie we. Enti say na abesia den ato ama ye. Enti se koba ne saade a na se ye ya be executive producers now but nipa na ono producing no still obeda ni producer na enti ono so was certain right bi but ni nyina wan say a case by case basis sene any producer no e be hyehye ho afa eno ye one area ade de tosumienu say ya ankasa ye di ye sika finance script no from the start. Enti these are the two options why ye bi dada na e kama na ye hwe ne ye ni gye ho a yetimi so mauska na ebe ye homie original na say onyempo na mo yetimi diska ne ma no a finance script na be ye a homie original so.
Okay, well I mean we sabako na mema Socrates ni Tilly ekua wo mo so me sure so mbewo nsembia bia wo ebebisa na yenua masem sabako ye say yenua actress baako o abrochime mu Vivian Achoti no say me busa kwahwe ma no say okọ platform no so a sini na eda honum si na sini afoforo enkwan na bi e wo ho ana sini bia irrespective of the year no moji sen no so tie.
Okay, me fan say okọ homie platform ne so a ye were new movies new no ye de be fan say bia ye produce ye nche betima 2022 movie ana 2021 movie nemum ye sawo movies bi so a yam producing in 2022 and now 2021 nenso obi wo ho so a won hwe enti say okay senior ye launch no Lela Janzi or make comment bi say si ye ka se sini bi ye dada ana fofra ejina ne awahwe so enti say sini bi wo ho na won hwe ya and it's still a new movie man. It doesn't really matter the year na ye produce ye no enti so hwe by data old ones by date the old ones were so and the new ones so.
Is that entirely right? I mean correct. Say sini dada foforo ejina say wahwa na won hwe so sanity. Intimi fan say sini 1976 na me hwe da sini foforo ma me ana. Is that what we should believe? Me pacho momwa we de ti esua de. Me pacho enoch sa na won ti ase. Nti sini 1976 na won hwe ya nti ade no mfrɛ sini bi ya mfrɛ classics ni sa anyama no me bu sɛ nti 1976 na me hwe da foforo ma me won.
Okay na na say na make say so hwe no by date edia any we be fan say a old movie because enya 2022 and 2021 nemom say wo hwe no from the angle say wa hwe da and won hwe da dia and is still new because meti hey na bia Lela Janzi produce movie be a friend Poison Bait e wo homie platform so ye wo nipa dodo e bra Poison Bait e be popular wo Ghana ha no no mususa but say no nipa ne bia wanya 18 19 into ono so hwe Poison Bait to that person.
Why do we like to complicate? I would like to complicate things for ourselves too much. I don't anyway until so when you go to the categories na say nia odi man fatu hu Socrates meaning the first movie was it Unconditional Love? Socrates was that that was somewhere in the 80s, me boy. 88. And the Unconditional Love, Socrates on 88. Now me share that. So when you are putting new movies, are you going to put Unconditional Love, which was made in 1988, in the new movie? Is that what? Sanity. Yeah, me too, Kwame.
Not necessarily. Your section, our site and so, you're new on homie, and here movies are yes, I can't share. I had a good platform so, and then we show us the latest content. So
what do you mean? Yes, I can't share. Unconditional Love, na 1988, but Monsan can't share. So you put it there.
Yeah, and see, I mean, there's a difference between latest movies and then new on our platform. So movie here new on our platform. Now you say, maybe I use a Biaba platform, so we're searching for Unconditional Love or Honda, but Osabana a new on homie, and I say, it's a wait my show.
Makes sense now.
Yeah, but if you are looking at latest movies, and 2022, 2021, okay.
It makes sense now.
Yeah,
I told him to see Matthias. If I was there, no, I say, and now the baby back home.
And I mean, my sincere one is say, I dear own Huda. I don't share daddy. The first time you see it, from out.
Okay.
Into the end, I don't know something about me working.
Okay. All right. So great. For microphone, I wait here, you and me from the homie platform. We almost any question, contribution be our.
Well, maybe a mini question mean, mebo mabaso. Se my idea. A group beer didn't quite be feed a agopa. When it comes to movies, one key thing about movie industry, which is part of the show business now, what marketing. Who produce there is no marketer when you so any avenue a DC kabeba die and now you can say you start free baby. As we move along, there are new technology innovations are eba. We must take advantage of all. But my only challenge is the terms and conditions and models. That has always been my challenge. I've been advising my people. I have been saying it for years. It looks like we are not concerned about the terms. Good. And no, a idea from years ago. Ni. Obi ye bibia mo kan ne mo ka say producer no de ne ye ne ba no ne film ne ba no ono edien na obinya. What are the terms you go with the producer? One, I'll ask a question on it if you tell.
Okay, Sanya medi kan no say ye ji movie every producer wa and na makwan mienu so. Your flat fee option. Flat fee option is say would you see a homey platform you so ebia for 1 year o de maya ebia amount o pese ye di tua oni nti eno na ye friend of flat fee option. The other option is say your rental option so also rental no so akwa say ebia where you see ni bi eno de on pese subscriber bi e wo homey bia homey so nyina abehwe o pese o hwa e wa amount bi e wo say otua into ebia o movie a ka say ye ka 1980 betima ka say o ebia nipa dodo na aso nhwe into me de to renter na me de to rent ebia me price $1.99.
Who decides?
Producer now decided.
Okay.
Na home is so agile to because sometimes you advise producer and say price be or once a subscription a numbers game. The more subscriptions now so unya sika nemo nipa ni hu ni say ne boarding now we bypass we moving into be aye no 1.99 we be say yes we be market now so kakra marketing kakra
bit. How do I generate the revenue?
No revenue no ye ma login while producer no
renters no ni I be rent no and na me menya from the medical say a year 1.99 a nipa 20 a rent here the 1.99 times 20
yes and only revenue no
and only a year revenue no?
Yes awenya.
Okay, now how do I share that revenue with you?
Okay, so for now no dear
do I share it with you?
You share it with us.
Okay,
but dodo na co producer no 70% not 30% about home.
Okay, now the public no Kwasi, sorry I can go on.
Yeah, okay,
the public no they have to first subscribe before they could rent, or what? They only come and rent straight.
Okay, rentals and internet, you know, whether you're a subscriber or not, you can just come onto Homie, sign up, and then rent a movie and watch.
Oh, okay.
With my
so
renting.
if you are a subscriber, you pay monthly.
If you are subscribed, I send you ucha bosumi bia na say afibia.
No, if I pay every month.
Okay, when you're a subscriber, I will pay every month.
Then if there's a film which is for rentals, then I'll pay that one too.
Yes. You still have to rent, yes.
I'll pay my monthly subscription
and do the rentals.
And still rent.
Yes, exactly.
So if I'm a subscriber, what do I gain then?
So before I say to be here, no. I know say omo Prime members of Amazon on Prime Video. So by being a Prime member, you automatically, like you're a member of the Prime Video, Amazon Prime Video. So you don't pay any subscription fee, that I know. But because it is your Prime membership fee that but there are some movies as a Prime member you are entitled to it to watch like freely. You watch it freely. And it be for rentals. That one you have to pay. You have to pay rent before you but nyo kano omo die no first of all we say nipa no onye subscriber but
because we be a subscriber to
but you need to be a subscriber but Kwame can say ubusan about say ubetimi rent anu asem no osio ubetimi akoso without being a subscriber to rent hono na mentie was
okay ma menkyere mu kakra em say yɛhwɛ ne sɛ ukɔ Homie platform ne so sisi ya yɛmfa nsa wo de card ato so o Ghana 25 cedis a month o abrochira $2.99 a month o de to so no
before you have access to
content no o de ato so na kyerɛ sɛ movies e wo so nyinaa no ultimate share apart from the purposely for rentals no in the fact says 1,000 movies in the Homie in this one because I was subscribing to ultimate share ni nyinaa name rentals in the producer no na de ato say ansa na obi behwe sa movie we na amount to say enetua ansa na wahwe enti na Kwame kyerɛ mu say bi enfa no say won subscribe to Homie sa $2.99 a month and I say 25 cedis a month nimpo name what to say Mr. Socrates ne nice movie bi the akoto renter e wo Homie me pese me hwa eno anse wo dru ho na no obi kra betimi a search for sa movie no o search a movie ne beba movie ne ba ebe ye o se o hwe o click so obeka say fa wo email ne wo password e hye ho na say wa create account a e ma wo access to that renter no nemom unya login in a payment a wo be ye no sika na betua wo card ana momo no e ye for wo movie ne nko because eno no wo rent wo movie no yes it is nipa no onya hwe wo movie ni wi a bosumi bia ye ntiti ni ska bia because on subscribe to the normal Homie subscription.
Okay, good. Me pacho the me be a subscriber. You say I'll have access to a lot of
unlimited movies.
Some movies munya way.
Movies no movies are producers. Our partners no. And they dem bre
on what terms?
Mostly flat fee. Make a flat fee arrangement.
Okay. So it's not about let's stream and share revenue, subscription revenue.
And not yet stream and share. And not the
but okay, to listen about the flat fee, saying so fee no be say.
Oh, there no there's so much mean.
No the case by case.
Una obeka chen so ntimi nka. About 40 so busa asem no we ya no. Are you the supposed person? What is on ntimi nka?
You. And not the case by case basis. You need specific amount.
You see because who there no quickly he's jumping and say on ntimi nka. You question people about who they trans on to me.
Oh,
minimum. I am flat fee no saying.
Don't put problem. Trouble with the
Tina send an Americano. Flat fee ne die. E be difficult. Flat fee ne die e be difficult say. You betimi aka say producer we do movie ba. E be difficult say you betimi aka say producer we do movie ba say na e betu ama because movies ankasa egu ahodo.
Okay.
Ebi ade ode ba na feature film and TV series. Price in intime nyepe. And a short film and a full length movie be 1 hour so intime nti. You ensure that any specific amount for all movies sir.
Me bomb abaso. But what last point? We see mo movie be mo latest movie near the All or Nothing.
All or Nothing.
But you idea.
All or Nothing no producer Kwame Chebafo na home in a Chebafo. On a producer and a homie a executive producer.
Okay. Into what they call for classification.
Patcho ya call NFA for classification.
Any ratings bend your mama.
All my universal.
Now mo share mo promo of the film no. Any the classic rating does it tally?
Okay, I know the
Socrates Mpacho Papa Jan. Socrates, a question now Busano say, why cause I only cross you know, who as chairman of classification, that's the impression I'm getting. Say is this wouldn't him so much classifies in one? Oh,
Nikwesi, as someone beside Utiemia. It's not as if I don't know.
You know why you asking?
What's
Why you asking?
No, I'm asking, say, the ratings are because there is an issue on that particular movie. The ratings, the Usha promo now, after classifying the movie, no, the promo. No.
Socrates, as chairman, I out him for classification.
We have a preview committee.
Okay.
The issue, no. Oh, I only want that. You know, I won't go deep into it.
No. Don't do that. Don't sit here and do that. Yes, sir. The same fear. Then you are trying to katasumo mwaso. But we be there open so film now appear. What dance no. First of all, as the chairman of classification committee, you know, what my main auntie says I say more preview committee, which means that own should be me boy.
I sit in when necessary.
Okay. By next compulsory.
And compulsory.
So there now nim fa ho a o kan say one person be can say.
There is an issue making the rounds. About that particular film. Let me name say Omukrampo Omodia. Because nearby, you know, the
issue Benza.
Okay. Copy Omode buy for ratings no. The promo out there in public. Amount for air complaint, you know. Different. It has scenes which I can say yes.
I'm not in the one they presented for
yes. What am I say?
She said near that trailer na be that public no. A different from Nyomo de Bremo.
Yes.
I don't understand.
You don't understand. The copy I'm the buy, you know. And since what promo na what outside public ni mo no. What am I say? Any copy I'm the buy for classification ni mo I classify ni universal no. Enti amam for
so dadam.
Something like that. Enti me bisa no me share questions no.
Okay.
What am I say?
Ni ametumi aka ne say yen nyina nim say National Film Authority ye the movie no echo National Film Authority and producer Kwame Chebafo and the National Film Authority deal
anytime bisa on say
from there no me ankasa de me hu the nitty-gritties of niema ekomu for classification into know the major ama NFA.
Is it a series or a movie?
A TV series.
Okay. Thank you.
Tilly, use the second microphone, no, rather. I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Say ya no person be first question. Person be say mo subscriber base. No say ya mo numbers ahe as mo subscriber base. Oh,
okay. As it stands, your launch change, and we haven't started aggressive marketing. Until currently, we have less than 500 users on the platform as of now. I mean, it's growing daily, so it's hard to give you an accurate figure right now. Yeah. Okay. But it's less than 500 now. Yeah, but we'll start aggressive marketing in a few moments to come.
So, as a producer, be a banner woman a flat fee now. Do you own the right to the movies for how long do you own and now once woman flat they don't have right to the movies again. They can't get it back for future.
Okay, the bet me I can say flat fee nankasa ne wo mu ahodo so mienu.
Okay.
Ye wo exclusive and ye wo non-exclusive. Se producer the movie ma exclusive. Ne bi emfa ne say example or kase meji bi a $5,000 for a be a 1 year and now 2 years. And nature say and for sa 2 years no movie ne be wo home in kwaso. Name say a non-exclusive dia or the ama 1 year there but what's to me the comma TV station or any other platform you on because they are non-exclusive.
Na se want to me ante musika na. What's next?
And they yent me any bibia because ono the amaye no ye na ye market home no say be a subscribers ne ba platform ne so a ombe to me ahwe. Enti edu sa de be a producer na mostly a contract e catch producer so ono so once the producers no dodo na wo fan base in conform so pe omo movie enti ono so betimi a share wo ni social media to support us in the marketing aye na mom say when ya o revenue are expected from that movie I won't mean hold the producer na accountable and no their responsibility
amount now most say investors at the amount for to support the producers now. How many producers are you looking to support with that amount?
Okay, sanya meka na ashase no sa 1.2 million US dollars no a year for tour for Africa.
And but microphone no chi bro no kakra yeah, medasi.
So $1.2 million na meka ho asem na a for Africa enye Ghana kwa nemom bibia no yedi kan hwe efian so say home no me fan say ha na ya Africa office no e wo Ghana enti Ghana no ye hwe be 3 movies from Ghana only enti 3 movies no depending on budget our producers in the beba no any betimi ama ye hu say movies miensa we are now we any be finance be scanning nyina enko for Ghana producers.
Oh I know now me be say how many because the number of producers never chere say because 1.2 it sounds big but say come mo che woni bebre mu a it might not be as many as much as each producer will get. That's why I was trying to find out. Also now we can say story ni ye good Are you working with producers as you said or more fan base kakra or mutimi eduma no ana story because say me was story very good na me nye producer but I'm a writer, a script writer na me de bremo a very good story move down say this is so brilliant. Are you willing to put money down to work with me, get producers to shoot the movie and I say you are working with just producers or more a bit of track records?
Okay, nya metimi aka say script the script say good script name mom ye no ntimi nhwehwe producer ma wo script no inse all the script ne kraba ne ehwe ne ye good ye content review board no on betena se as the do script on hwe ne ya advice on be man say any fine tune kakra na fe bi a manenye se pitch ye ka pitch akwa say once sika making akwa say investment enye say ye just interested in producing movies keke ye pe movies are the two homies so we are sia fana nyina from Africa nyina US Canada obi a person oba behwe sa movie and be me yes subscriptions grow and in that case no ye be catch us and also pe production house on betimi produce sa script and be mo hu budget ye de beto sa script ne ho anya say be just a script writer no say unni experience be in production unhu amount potia e be kuma me e produce.
The list, maybe of the highest, the list threshold, the list any producer can get from home because most of the times no I say no movie producers never or more biggest problem they say they don't get people to put money in their businesses and but o check your more budget so to me who say at least kakra omo wode ye share ema say be woka say film na efe afabeto ho no omutimi ye enti I'm thinking say some invested there at least it should be something exponential or the kind your kakra no one ho a it will be worth as say woka say oh wow sika na omo ka so munya na
ubisa question no
that be maybe it's bisa ne say enti I hear omo de kan
one question e ja no nya no
it's peanuts
sani America no enye sini bia keke ene ye pese ye friend say homie original ye no homie original ye movie so hu ni ba bia be hu say movie we dey sika ye den akom enye se sika kom keke nemu ya produce ni ye efe so story no so your story obia ehwa e more engaging. Ain't a bit difficult say make me aka say e be $50,000.
Oh, make the list. That's in the threshold.
And I say it depends.
It depends on the budget too.
And the movie, who produce short movie short movie baby and find say 20-30 minutes. And one budget any 1 hour movie
okay, and for standard a feature film.
Say be a 1 hour feature film.
Yeah, 1 hour feature. The list for a 1 hour feature, a feature film.
Okay, my for what's in take it.
But question way.
Let me see what you question and if you say Fawaz Fawaz.
Yeah, but question way it will best answered by the members of the content review board, because Omuna they have all the modalities that goes into deciding which movie is going to be sponsored and how much budget is going to be allocated to it.
Men can say Mumu fi home na maba enye munko e na munko fa content for ni na amra no me ya no. Yes,
yeah, but because as it stands now, there isn't any allocation of threshold for specific movies, and as a particular scripts that will come to Homie for as a proposal for production. So it will be difficult to give you the answer here. But it's something that can be
so when him say Oka feature movie Ubetimi ama 2 producers a produce 1 hour length movie, but the first 1 hour and just budget in be the same.
No, me can't say me say threshold the list. I'm starting from the list. The mama crowd, you need to good no, at least obey more. But make the list the way in your crowd once you accept when your crowd and I'm saying it's not the difference. It's make us a feature film when your crowd the threshold.
Okay, what there for now no based on discussions you're having I mean internally minimum could be around $25,000.
Okay.
Chile, me dan see. Mamima Arnold, microphone and mean to you. Yeah.
All right. First of all, no mebo homie for Abaso. For that initiative way. Over the period, this is some of the things that you clamor for. Say your industry no benya BBC. A lot of Ghanaians subscribers to the Netflixes and the Amazons and the Disney Plus, Hulu, the KK Kahono. And so see in your home-based streaming platform, I think say Mabaso for coming into the industry. Now maybe a few questions maybe some a starting fee more survivor, because I think that in your speech you talked about survival, it depending on the partnership with some key industry persons. I'm sure say as business people more due diligence. We have homework here. We have investigations within the industry to actually see say markets where markets and waiting are explore and exploit. But and for some of us, we industry we would want to see you survive and grow. But question maybe say, Dina who feel say survive are not difficult.
Okay, near Dikano once say Ebrana mema me speech at the launch and can say our growth and survival strategies are tied to producers and the partnership we have with them. Nienti ana ye kasa no ne say producers in the my movies and it is a producer ni hwa and a movie ne kra no unya. Enti ama yesu hu ne say producer bia ye obi e wo se ye cherish. Ye cherish respect to your producers because den ya content e what platform no so no omo na de bebreye. Name my dear back when you study in say other streaming platforms Ghana happen. Once a home media global ocean nearby Ghana happen now and Timian survive ye na yes you study mistakes kakra e binom yere na adeɛ baako a mesomesre producers ebe boy we survive and say yemfa home say ye dia ne yensom prekope. Oko other countries to say Nigeria and there are other streaming platform. We say oma so just say ubu din ne kra obi anim say eye dia. Sa na me so me pese e wom say home here for the whole world there. Nemom ye ka home anka Ghana for producers ne only say about distribution of your content platform aye woni. se yanso mu saa na de ye hwehwa ne say producer no wodo content bra ne aka no enye wasem dia emwa yen because one say home ni so ye new enti ye tua osika no also wo followers kakra ekwan keto bia also benya also betim dia market ya support here no na so why ne sa meaning so ye ne sa and survivor no so e be successful.
And Michelle, before I be question no mimbusa Enoch so home no why dia is it a wholly Ghanaian company and I be a foreign senator why dia if in for home if
okay home no wholly Ghanaian the omuteche na Ghanaians but some of our investors and I say owners no part of the owners are based in the US but they are all Ghanaians omo free Ghana into Ghanaian platform or Ghanaian product you can see.
Nice.
100% Ghanaian ownership, yes.
Yes, one. The other question no, has to do with when you say you compare what we have here as in your industry and your structure no, to what pertains outside there. In as much as the Netflixes and the Amazons and the Hulus now successful, no, almost cinema culture no, so are very strong, and so. Although you have the streaming platforms and doing well, it doesn't affect the box office culture in the US now. But over Ghana has said now, over the long stretch, you struggle with the cinema culture. Now there's been effort to actually revive cinema culture now. And it's in a NFA, any metaphor no, science deals no to actually revive the cinema culture now. Sisi Audi Humi Abe, how do you think it affected the revival of our cinema culture no? Or that structure, how will it affect it?
Okay. See, the American say, one say about film distribution. Who produce film we are the next thing or a distribution. Distribution no me party started from cinema.
True.
So produce movie for fra, it goes to cinema. A free cinema no then you can explore video streaming platforms. To say homie. And me when say. Homie abano e best say NF's cinema agenda ne cry because my more example homie ankasa ya all or nothing no yes ye the co cinema ye the co Silverbird West Coast ne Accra more last week here Saturday and we also believe in cinema so from the moment the film is produced first explore cinema from cinema look at other distributors it could be TV station it could be VOD but there back one meka actually producers and they say now saying adie bi ba Ghana producers ni bebre trima kakra bi obi produce movie and they call YouTube me hu ni say ka YouTube crowd and ka the last resort say bia when cinema enya VOD and bia later kra no you can think of YouTube because for security reasons we do movie to YouTube obi timi the YouTube downloader no download it who only from no so from ni say who is the producer who is the distributor enti me hu ni say affect cinema no in any way cry.
Okay. All right. My last one no about subordinate na me dey bomo. Regard to 1.2 fund no. For me I think say one of the brilliant marketing strategies because whoever or this idea anybody knew very well say some mobile sakeka e be na producers name film and so some of the enticement the package be bar a be man pan for I attracted to move no. So more this idea in about 1.2 million fund no. I think some bomb about so and I pray and hope say you be pushy na more market no akonkan na home you know I sustainable
okay so questions mama opportunity we just asked 2 questions because we are late and can wrap up kra na yakweni enti 2 questions mintio
yeah Kwasi amofoje na ka say agro dem kwala ba fie de agro papa yen sa opportunities and the epe bibi ebe di growth be buy a movie industry no mu and ye na hwehwe but na me question kakara me bisa say if it militiawa mosha say how has been the success story like mosha say kakara de amudi money win do you anticipate say the culture of Ghanaian streaming movies in terms of making revenues no bibi e betumi de ani atoso say the adwuma na mo person mo establish no the future no ebekoyie the toso biom ene comparatively who compare your movies the quality of your movies are produced vis-a-vis what we are seeing, the competitiveness of Nigeria, screen editing, editing, camera, personality, shots, settings, backgrounds, and what have you. What the way you storyline? What do you compare into our setting? Do you think that globally we are strong enough to compete in terms of our movie? They produce. Is it strong enough to be able to say?
Because if our question is here now,
okay. Maybe our first question is so. Sanya Kwame di kan no. Sisi kra home yenya marketing po. But if we are within a day, over dashboard no so nipa be 100 no ma sign it up. From different countries, Sierra Leone, Liberia, different parts of the world, Canada and all that. Enti me hu ni say NSCS starting marketing aggressively say na ya planning because after launch ni ehwe post launch strategy to make sure say baby be a disca be share marketing na be yield the kind of returns yes but after ni we strategy so the next phase ni implementation of that strategy marketing, content acquisition and all that. Enti ehwe say na even organic me fan say organic no na technology for because organic growth without any marketing cry. Let's say encouraging. NSC enya marketed there and I'm sure say within a day cry no betimi enya sign ups be 1,000+. In just say future no e wo ho pa. Ye ba wo second question na. Me hu ni say me sa kan same way ye launch home no. Wo hwe global economy na. Ye woniema bebre a Africa ka echi. Ye nyina nim sa. Nanso potential baakwan ye teso pa ye arts and culture which also include ye filmmaking. Na say Africa betimi take advantage of the opportunity then we need to tell the African story the right way. Sometimes if movies are ye nanse na asa ye pese ye ho te say yet New York bi ente sa. Accra ne yete. Johannesburg neete, Monrovia neete. We should speak the story the way it is.
In an African language.
In an African way. Sometimes you move in the crown, say Chi now become with subtitles in English akanisa. So Swahili now become will move in him with subtitles akanisa. Because he say bedroom baby the rare identity or what makes us unique, say Africans, and we will end up losing it.
You are saying say our movie don't have identity.
Only few na do na no asa ye ka ye pese ye bibi te say ye mrofo ni die ni bi
na brofo dey so ye ka say
enye brofo kasa ne nko a the way even ye be dress wo movie nim the way ye be to movie no setting no kra no asa a portray to western culture mamen kan ni sa enti me hwehwe story a obeka story no in a way a obi ti a obeti hwe obi ti say yeah, Papa Jerry John Rawlings. There were a lot of stories about him, but me share down who movie bia go into detail or be share be what Tanzania what JJ Rawlings something or she movie now at least a bet can be bia afan that could be a story. Kwame Nkrumah, Yasantua, other young kasa stories we know.
All right, you fancy you Hanum saying now your other stories are Christianes, Mr. Mama, why we have to move on. We spend almost 1 hour on this particular issue.
Yeah, just one. Just one. I say, you're moving. The one of the problems are financing. Financing to produce the kind of quality movies you are looking at. More a system, Sabia, Sokitaba, Okitan.
You see?
I know them.
You see, that's why I say you are late. Enoch, Fawaz ne Kwame, Pacho, Niamudi be chat okra na minjam Kwame because this is the first we are starting. So, we say no man to ahwe, free. But I'm not here.
Kwesi na we ya kano.
Aden, na men kan so man to ahwe, mama be one who can oti han so can marketing. So the next interview
they say marketing budget.
The next one.
And not can be way platform bebre but marketing is always the challenge. Now we need marketing budget. Now more 1.2 million for producers Much ado about nothing.
Market
You need
is
about 2.4 for marketing.
Marketing is so budget.
Because you see marketing budget.
Marketing budget.
But my starting.
You starting. I feel the best.
The way a day.
Okay, eka marketing. You best have a view. Don't worry.
We me and me for us, then I'm the best judge.
And I that's it. Yeah, that's me akwenye once again. And the person we try to say no, can you know. Home no ya diaba. And only a little contribution to advance the interest of African movie industry no. But the critical thing is that yeah na assume a support here and nebema akọ nkan yeah
the be more come success story now more kind say entertainment review a rabbi named Ranti Omote, they also contributed to you.
Oh definitely with this engagement you've been part of the journey.
We gave you free
that you can't hold me who I say ma if you ever crap who say
me sure
I was still you had you started say yeah mass communication about homie.
Sure.
You'll be part of the story and you'll be an integral part of it.
Enoch, so auntie. Montro.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, encourage Obia, we a movie maker, producer, actor, content consumer, user, Utigana, Africa, Amanoni baby, support homie. And the best we can support is we a producer, come and partner us. Let's see how we can tell the African story the proper way. We a user and now we will be a African content too. Make it up in your mind that the best place you can get authentic African movie to consume homey platforms no so.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Eno ko can be now.
Okay, nya meka ne say yeda atiefo nyina ase. Na o support homey no. Na also call phone so a www.hometv.com. Or Ghana, or subscribe 25 cedis a month. Now they are supporting homie. Or I'm on this one $2.9. Now they are supporting. Or supporting homie no. Na eboa producers. Na eboa economy no. Ebema film industry ne so ebenyini. Na face so problems are na ye encounter of film industry nim no. Ebeboa asolve ebi so diamenti ye damu nyina ase.
Yes, yeah, that's it. That's Enoch. Of Osu Mensa, where CEO of my homie TV, and for us, Udin, is it Yunus and Yunus. Okay, Yunus, executive chairman, and Oti Kwasi Chums, where chief tech officer. I'm my homie. Yadama Sepa Papa Ewie. Sir? Yeah. No me know about Pouncy Mammy, you know. Allah.
Myself
catch up.
No down on nine, no down on nine. Oh, shake it fine, fine.
Hey.
The way I'm before, the way I'm before, the way I'm before,
Yeah, Baba Dina Fak home come on. National Festival Art and Culture. Sa. Say dear Nimra. Say what that? Dear Ben Nimre. Kele Williana. What that one now?
Oh, shake it fine, fine.
Shake it.
Oh, down on night.
No down on the.
Oh, shake it fine, fine.
Fine.
Oh, down on night. Oh, shake it fine, fine. Oh, down on night. Oh, shake it fine, fine. No down on night, no down on night. Oh, shake it fine. Now I real bad, no. The way I'm before. The way I'm before.
Okay, so my member studio no I'm saying Charles Kojo Fosu one of Rampansa na otie you know. Na studio no awie yenya ora baako peni baako ha no say National Commission on Culture. Ye ba be di NAFAC ho komo. NAFAC ye dean say ya oda hyase brobro so kakra na ye hye mo bo say me de ye beto ankomo no so. Enti yemra na yemehwe NAFAC. Empenifo apa ho ntuma da na di. Afie NAFAC beba so ebrebe na beba so sen pa wa pese ode wo gi NAFAC mu no eye dian NAFAC no kra bia onim hwe fa ho ewie yensua bibi kakra emfa ho ora Phil Richardson Comey Director Policy Planning Research Monitoring Evaluation National Commission on Culture or a big man o hwe post na okutana ha Director Policy Planning Research, monitoring, and evaluation. This one has to come with plenty money because each one stands for some plenty money. Hey, Radney and Copo. Or a few. I say, Aquaba.
Yeah.
Not Bokodia.
I
mean, post no. I didn't know Mama post be brave, Bessa. Director, plan. We almost throw officer, Nina Cordia.
Well, Oba, your officer, your first letter, Sulupen Abehu.
Okay.
Into Ubehu PPRME Directorate.
Okay. PPRME Directorate. Your school now, your abbreviations, pal. What does it stand for? What does the abbreviation PPRME stands for? Ube botrima ba ube digari kotoku bako pipi ya mama kwaba National Commission on Culture for so to say
yamradom ya hu ya pa
so NAFAC you can NAFAC ɛyɛ deɛ bɛn ade paa na fak egyina hɔ ma deɛn deɛ na wobɛtumi aka na obi a wonim na fak no wetumi asua bibi afa
yo edi kind no mefa akwenya so na mechi IT for na mother entertainment review for us and so for akwenya mode amaye. I think that this is the biggest platform our National Commission on Culture benya na ye ni oman for wedding komo about NAFAC. That's when I started with the abbreviations na no NAFAC so abbreviations ejina homa National Festival of Arts and Culture.
School for muntio kola muntie but you see be mine
NAFAC ejina homa National Festival of Arts and Culture.
That's all.
Na sa afashe one of the biggest events National Commission on Culture institute na obekaya ye launch no recently National Theatre na ye ka say NAFAC ye start ye say ye do 60 years enti na say ye nhyehyɛ sronko efa dia ye beye no afie ehu na usually no botaya na esiso a openia or this festival ye sha say okumase a ye friend no Dr. A.H. Chemantin sisi a honorable Alan Chemantin ne papa wenya ne baby ko ono na o share sa festival yase ewo Kumasi Cultural Center na dia oye no say afibia no Ghana for especially omo Ashanti regional omo tumde omo nsane omo adwen adwuma creatives no odi na wotwe esi homa omo se omo mfa de omo tumi ye na embe exhibit ewo Kumasi Cultural Center for a week.
Okay.
Na omo wonim de wo ho ene omo twetwe nkomo na omo so omo platform beton de omo ye no sa adwumadie no ena echi aban ede ne ho be hye mu a ede National Festival of Arts and Culture be boase.
Okay.
Enti no you starting the sa no na abeya akwenya all the regions in the country no ebe boom na obia the uniqueness of their region any the ombe to me aya ebe buana oman no yamamre ne yamane akọ anim na dia yetumi nso eye no yetumi amarket na oman amahodo nso omo so yetumi ehu no yebetumi aye no sa. And this is the very first time ye na ya project obia Ghana ni a odi kan share sa festival na se nti dia ye ina no ade a ye de ebo owura chemate a wonya ne baby ko ne na busu ya de bo mabaso se omode sa adwumedie no aba bebo ase a Ghana ina asisi anu ye nya ho mfaso na butaya esiso ana theme a ye hwe this year reviving patriotism, peace and unity towards sustainable development. And ye who say sisi a etu ho ache sunsum ewo yema imuno akofom papa enti dia ekoso bia ohawa ewo Ghana ewo homa Ghana no ne fa baby no o discuss you cannot leave out the lack of patriotism enti na say ye fa festival we so na ye kaka ye ho say de ekoso oman mu bia no ye ina asudie say ye hwe ne ya fa mu de say betumi ye de aboa na oman no etumi afa ne tumapa efra na afi nso say enche bia no so no elections no ho ne campaign ne nyoma so bekoso no say ye kaka ye ho say ye your mind back enti no say ye amayonsem kra ye mfa ye man no ensi ho say Ghana first na ye de be ya asomdwe ene odo bekoso a atena ye man Ghana mu.
See, I mean but na theme obroni beka afie de no esiso no na me hwe senia mo kano say to ho ache ene asomdwe enkabom na ye de efra ye cultural diversity kwa betimi afa so na betimi di mpuntu ade abre me hwe kwan fa so a betimi yisu saade we etu ho ache asumdue nkabom na eba no ye cultural diversity be a mantema hodo no how can we really achieve this no ni ade a me dwen hu sisi a kwan be so ne be fa amasade etimi adadi because I'm just imagining yafa a nice team but one here be wie chire no na akwa ete se eda so keke ba pa se etu ho ache no ye be wie na ye be hu okay etu ho ache nkabom asumdwe ni saade no ededi ye di amambre ede chire ma saa nyama we na yetimi achieve we no me who should you papa
me know ya dream pa and the reason is that saa nyoma no nyina no dia ese eka nipa brabo ho entino na right after the event it is very difficult for you to assess now who say adwuma ejimre for you to be able to assess the impact now who say dwumadi na Ghana National Commission on Culture no 2022 no no na dey say na aba what the institution is expected to do ni say very 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 sensitive na yenya are people on the ground to be able to do this assessment. Na mum say na okano how do we achieve this through cultural diversity? Enunti na yeye edwumedi na yema region bia no ebe show de ma oye sonko enti yehu se oye mfantini a oye nkrani a oye frafreni a ede na ma oye sonko na yehwe sa we na wia ya kai yehu se sa nyoma we na ma we ye mfantini we ye frafreni we ye nkrani na we nso na ekai mom se ye dipa baako enti se o exhibit o nyoma se o ye fantini no se utumi ejina bibi so tumi so kai se enye fantifo nkwa na ewo Ghana ha na enkranfo nso ewo habi na frafrafo nso ewo habi enti the aye preso on mine no say ye pray in the interest of all these people na feel so there are uniqueness in all these different groups are obi anso betumi asua every ne yanko enti no ya pair regions no ya can regions na bom enti da central region ebe showcase ne culture no ebia that same day no na Greater Accra so ebe showcase omo de se na ebe ya central for ebe hu certain uniqueness in enkranfo amambremu a se omo sua ka omo de ho a eye na enkranfo so be hu de wo infantry force omo amambremu a enka omo hu na omo sua ka omo de ho a eye enti eno no na ye hu se ye koso eye on the same platform a ede enkabom ene asomdwe no ebetumi ede aba na mom se etu ho ache sunsum no ye be hu se ade edi wo ye mu ne ye de ye adwuma ne de ejimre enti ye wie adwumadi no ese ye pe emre ye ma ye ho mre na ye san ko ye nti ko hwese dwumadi na ye di ye no etumi de nsunsuanso sa etumi aba
minim se minuanu mo ha nso won semo bebisa enti min hye dem bisa nsem ne bebeba mebisa ba ko ba mienu bi aka ho enti afie die na fa ka no ba so ye ebreben pa minim se benade na wemse mpinifo mu da mo pa ho ntuma
yes yeah jumedie nankasa ebeba so in December
okay bronya bosomi no
9th to 16th of December
okay
na jumedie mbeba so na mom ye wo road map towards the December program make I say ye papa wo ya ne baby called Dr. Chematin na o start jumedie no enti ye be call Kumasi next month akwa kodi jumedie wo Kumasi Center for National Culture ewo onunti na afin so central region hona so a ombe hosti program no enso ye wodumedi ahoro a ye bedi ansa na December no so aso enti no ye tintim ni na wie nso a no so ye de betudwa na amanfo edi echi from this time until December.
Okay, but me who poster no echo round Jumedie no poster no yes here you Cape Coast no name bibi kakra esan say because afie die no teach you mo say opinion or shade ase na edition enyonyam no na nka ebia mimi nsusu ya ndem fi say bibia begina Kumasi Ashanti region. But Jumedie ni pompo so na nkasa I say nebeko so ankasa from 9 to 16 Central Region Cape Coast. We tia chechim kakra de ntina see dey share openi chamantin enu onyama asanso ono ma asade we na ne kofa bae no no a de ntina yenye wasantiment mon.
Okay. But as a pastor bisa sasabi na and also eboa ewo theme ye de adwuma na ankasa ho say ye be restricted ye ho say into ye ntumi ye asante ade ewo Ghana ha bebia. That is one. Two, NAFAC no rotate every 2 years bia no say eko region bi ho na ohosli.
Okay.
Enti ye hear the next in line after last one year no 2019 ewo Eastern region no. Na the next region edu no so say ohosli no Central region. And we cannot deny them that opportunity to host.
Okay.
And of course, and also ebeboa asesa en kabom na ye ka ho asem no asemudin. Say yewura no efi asantememu na enso ye hye na nunyam no ye ko hye na nunyam Cape Coast.
Okay.
I think say ni na no some new dimension bi ebeba yamambre no enso emu.
So back when we chat to answer na menu mu abamu Jumedie bi say tembia no how kakra bem say amanfo so wo teach you mabunu no say kwan aye fa so ye hyehye no eya na akwakoye say bia say nkokora ne mrewa ye hyehye no sa say okay mpanyimfo nkwa but Ghana kura sisi alpha kura I say mabunu no kura no mo do so sin eye mpanyimfo nso bo na maje bi senia nkai be package ade no bruni kan ne hyehye no nkai be ye na be appeal to omo no yanya ne sa enti NAFAC ya wo mfie duosia nie but me sure say ufa mbebunu be ye say du edigina busom say NAFAC me nsuro mi nka nipa ba ko pe ena bi anhwe obetima aka cho so onimi bi aba NAFAC emunkunu anhwe o meka cho so onim hwe ba sa mbebunu na so conform na bi ebusom aba Chalewote festival obetimi aka cho ube ebia enkono be say yes bibi we friend Chalewote festival ebia ba akubi na bi ohun no Diana mo ya fa ho penifo
that's some way I think say about a lot of times the boss socket and pay me no you share yeah kind your programs once a month idea ota ebo sopa no kre say Jumedie bi sa no ekwan ye fa so ye bobo hu de ro na ya package ne ade a be very attractive no say ye tumi eye na ye de fa ho na ye say emperinfo say kwancha de efe na ye sikasem and a lot of the times you know na resources ye di be di sa adwuma we ene kra yaba he mo ana mo de boy sabi we bia se mo ka se kasa be be ka se mo de ho budget ba ka e bia na ya ho den enso sa enso mo ye big platform Ghana for do na etiemu a say resources say you take advantage of such a platform na ya launch ye tumi ba wano na dodo na etienka enti oka sa na one of the issues resources ya organization of the program no no eka ho the etosumienu so and say the concept of promoting our culture na nkasa no about 3 or 4 dimensions baako preservation na preservation aspect no rigid na eno na edu baby a onye familiar with it na uye ya beka say enye attractive na eno ne de obi a oye cultural administrator bi anim say eno no ontumi nye ho hwe to appeal to you say obetumi patronize because no the motive is say or preserve no senior etie no a saa na yede to aso na mom ye wo dia ye friend no safeguarding ne ebia conservation na no require say obetumi aye nsesa kakra wo mbobra wo kɔ wanim no na wahwe the current trends of doing things ebi kura ha na say ohwe say bia practice no be bi wo ha say na aye very injurious to humans into say utumi yifiri woni ade
but I say me okay if you me dream wa because I also thought say me fi ade kakra na me kan na e ka kire me so culture is dynamic, culture is fluid, culture is not static. Engineer honum say but I say culture is rigid, preserve.
Yes, make us say one aspect of our culture, some aspect of our culture no rigid.
Amamre ni bi no.
Yes, amamre ni bi wo ha rigid and no goes with preservation and no chese and no send tie no
okay
sa na say no da na ne family so wo ha send ya wo ka no say flexible say comply to various development global trends any requirement are cost because we are not living alone inti no send ya okay ye send ya ye be CC no na be package na e be very appealing to the young people nafak no be to me aye household name
but who can buy resources so me dream hu na I know say ofa MPP are buying for instance oma bohu de robebre intitu vice president dimu akotene digitalization and na be free social media ni ade nyina was anyama we mu inti ha na ba ne say because won say na me hu ni say tembia edi san komo ya na maka resources inti say resources and resources na kwa so kwanchan ade affairs you discuss na kwa isi sikasem ba ya na me so me fi say nyama ni bi ho ha nkakran social media yen say den hia de wuro yen hia sika titiri bi data ni hia and data should the ministries near the government agencies say data na data no so akoya asem say mu ni data mentiase o
binia etre ka say bia wo ye assessment obeka say bia yaye bi na senk yetumi ye no more enti ye ke de say dia okay kakra bia ye wo no we are doing our best with it but say dia wo ka say enke bedru baby a enke nye one young person among 10 by betumi aye 9 among 10 no require say kakra na ye wo no enke nya bi ka ho a enke betumi aye no more because you see also na no ko National Commission on Culture your social media handles ya there yes that ya your boss ade ro ni ade na so edu baby a yes ubusti ade no well inti no data kakra bi wo kra na bi officer na kasa kra o ye no no akra na odi ono ani data na ade but edu baby asade a person ade no to be call viral na ade no we hear more resources into that na edu baby na aye kakra
mate mamema me painful in some no one say omomrem na interestingly mesha fi imabunu no so ntianod mesha fi so I don't know say I'm sure you would love to attend Chalwote. I know you're also a culture person near there even though you're mabunu but never be saying because of Juma Udi as entertainment journalist I now follow but I don't think that you're so much eager to probably say be a person called Nafak.
Yeah, I mean, what they two know there. I might want to go for both because of a Jumano, but for interest sake, they are appealing to me and I say, "Be enticing me more no Charlie Water." But then say Jumano Kwandia, then of course it's my responsibility to go for both, and then cover all and then report. Now, Pin Kasano no say Nafak the biggest event NCC Institute. Seriously, that mean come expect so because say the biggest or one of the biggest events Ghana. I mean, ideally that's supposed to be the description because Nafak exhibition of your festival near culture in Kwadi under normal circumstances it's supposed to be bigger than Charlie Water and then the last week the woman no Dr. Ombeye no crown a bigger sin nafak. What I say? And for me, I think say is an indictment on NCC any na. Now I'm sure say Dr. Chairman Ting Bibi will be he will not be excited as to idea no akasa a found and Bibi Ababe do no. Menya sure say ni beje. Because seriously, senior amount for it to me uphold festivals in their respective countries. No, NAFAC was supposed to be bigger, way bigger. Appealing. I mean, you should see what others do. I mean, let me not even stretch it. Let's see. In the last 5 or so years now, what Charlie Water has been able to do, transform the art industry, your culture, ensuring say a war calendar. So I mean, their expatriates they are always looking forward to the 3rd week of August. They know say there's a festival be there 3 or 4 or 1 week festival be a friend Charlotte or Ghana. In some of the show more calendar every year be no or make a madam for or make a sister or then they are coming. So that is the pedigree I send Nafak at this time they do. But for some reason, lack of support, lack of push, lack of marketing, lack of promotion, Atuna JJ, and I'm not blaming this administration. I'm blaming Omunina from where to this administration. But it's all good. I mean, you see, you're in December, and I like saying I'm starting. Between now and December, months kakao, mama sure so nafak. Because festival are a day other all the regions exhibit your more culture. Anyhow, more festivals, no, it's BBS eye pleasing. It's BBS festival. I say to me, Ghana. People will actually earmark it on the entertainment calendar. And I say culture calendar. Say Nafak meko Ghana. Ako share how I'm more exhibiting more festivals. 16 or so regions in Ghana. Say no more we do and no. Omo near my yemu meko Ghana. Ako share Nafak. That is where it's supposed to be. That's where it's supposed to be pegged. Intimacy. Mama yen fire hun shame. Whoever is supposed to fund Nafak no fund it because our festival we know at the employment bar at the never be about whichever region I want it sa economic gains as our region apart from the yen for as tourism no it for somebody is sleeping on Nafak or some people are sleeping on this festival. And it's about time yen be wake up yen as stakeholders no in the creative industry no yen sorry yen pushing Nafak to where it's supposed to be. Between now and December, whoever is supposed to bring funds no bring it. Corporate entity I say a no support no on support. Radio presenter or provide 30 minutes 1 hour for conversation on Nafak no on make it a provision no. Journalists blogger so pushing no and yes or Jessica on pushy adverts no pushy commercial no near making sure that Nafak would take its rightful position in the entertainment calendar or creative arts calendar no. It's up to us to make it work. Mimbu for you.
When you say me ciao.
That's it.
Tilly, for microphone, I know the Vietnamese too, so yeah.
What problem now?
Yeah, so like the conversation about industry now kasa events then I say the whole thing comes back to investment and are getting money to do the thing that they have to do. Then we say why did they start in the first place? Why start if there is no way of creating revenue to support it? Why start? Because then it becomes one of the many properties of the nation. It's just for a group of people or one or more years. Now the thing is that I'm thinking for something like this, target no cry investment no marketing and pushing events like this cry ever targeted diaspora no more. Because someone or more baha and somewhere who and no a more fair. They want something authentic, something different. Not say all these regions are coming together to showcase their culture, the indigenous, the ones that you are rigid on to preserve, and then you don't get people that are eager to buy these things. Say even artwork upon a BB point they are willing to buy, you're not able to get them to that place to come and buy and also make revenue back. I think say when it comes to your creative arts industry now, I think one of the biggest reasons are as a investments and buy money say we don't create revenue, how to get the money back. And it's like all the time money is going out, but there's no plan on how the money can come back to them. I say we have to put money back, but GDP move falling here and then it's a conversation, because how is it that there is a platform that can actually get all these regions to come and display their pure culture, and then the diaspora is not the main place where we are hyping this thing? For some, this thing should be on all the international platforms. December in GH, I'm thinking this will be one of the biggest things that will be because this is what they are coming for. Concerts na we are videos. These are the things they need. And to someone to me and push it as a nation. As a nation, you are willing to pay for other things, and they are not willing to push your friend is a culture, true culture. Now, who do you blame? With the young ones? You can't blame with the young ones, because truly, and the investments, getting young people the investments. No, first of all, a woman that was getting people the revenue after my year, training. What can we do as young people? And if you are bent on preserving a certain culture, there has to be something appealing to the young person. Right now, unfortunately, the culture, we all see the culture around the world, and preserving tension, as like we will be so bent on also coming to. There has to be something to attract the young person. There was so catchy attention, and to say young people catchy attention. At least the diaspora now, they are willing to put money down for the indigenous things that they don't see out there. How are you advertising these platforms to them? Because really December in GH amount for the day about some shows in I say the government is saying, and I said the ministry is saying that he doesn't see the benefit of putting money to push this particular one. Then what else are we pushing as a nation?
Okay. I don't know if I should react to them.
I'll bet me. Me too.
Yeah, any kind of better my brother I know that's the part. So in fact we hit the nail right on the head. Say stakeholders in ano yetumi eboa na nafak ne rightful position I say onya ewo omemu no otumi enya eno ye ka patriotism ho asem entino obia no ne skill a obetumi e de aboa to promote the festival no say started from say owo etu ho ache na obehu say I'm doing this because I'm a Ghanaian. I'm doing this because this is for Ghana. You know. But what many actually kano normal bebre na many aba aka frafra. The point is that it is not all aspect of our culture that brings financial returns. That is one thing we need to know. Not all the aspects of our culture that brings financial returns. The state must be conscious to invest,
Kwasi,
and not to be expecting direct financial returns. And no, but
direct financial returns. Direct financial returns.
Yes.
The returns
indirect.
Direct.
Yes.
Say okay, but ebefa baby fufuro na ba.
Yes.
Inti no nya direct say indirect.
Na ebi so ho a emfa bi makra emfa financial returns makra. Hold on. Hold on. Enti they are mekano say no they can say ye come na yafa any of our practice one after the other. Ebi enu de ebi aye nwie e wa ha. Na mom odo ya mamre mu sukwa obehu say enoma no bi wo ho a ye just for purposes of education.
Okay.
And that is that. Enti say you're interested that some aspect of our culture, no, is it important for us, said new generation, no, or more ever carry on and then we invest in that. But the issue of returns, very, very important. Sikasem, now, what kind of very important. And my boss Socrates is also one of the things we're very passionate about it. But yeah, Kase so on international platforms and all those things. taking from what Yenia Arnold Kayan, one of the things and say, share the history of the time Sayaya Festival now. We say do mribia na gap abedem, and can see it to me every 2 years consistently. And so embre bibedua ube say institution na ye pese ye program de ya boaboa ye ho de sie hia ne ade na ye de ato empanifo anim na amaso if you say emre ne beso a say ye resources to execute the program no na enya amaso
because ye mfa niama be saying
they call consistent calendar item say obi fam planning the holiday embra Ghana. That is what let's America say. Sometimes you need to get the history. And America say Nafakino a biennial program. But who tracy history now? It has not really happened biennially because edu mribia sikasem etumima yenye. Wow. Sikasem and no quite say very current. Until I know can say successive governments ewo subo kakra ewo ho because every 2 years be an and no be to me they plan say every 2 years be in this particular month me call Ghana I could experience this but over a calendar now if you have say 3 years abedem asani aye 4 years abedem asani aye sometimes they could see election year cry I buy not this one to me prioritize it election no over program no na say commission no withdraw dia ya ko drubia na say withdraw no ya sign postpone ni into Ghana ni kura ode ne ho ato sa program no so no onye very sure until say you base December ma so na obete say empenifo kasa ho say ade no ye den baso into these are problems are ya femu
how ni bia
ya femu all this while ni na aka ho na ye nuanom ehun say bia challenges we na no but encourage because that is why we have also been employed to work with the institution until we are still doing our best edu mbibi no minu ayeti bibi kra say program no kra yen farmer private people na bia no mo ya o me be ni but the question I ask is that private person no ko school when nimde no okonya aye na odo betumi aye ni ye no okofa wen the same places na yen so aye public servant no yen so ye ko school we have equal expertise the difference no say chalawete ni no mfa ne ho nto aban so onimbe bia ne mu ano ebi fi baba with or without
enchade na muso munya ne sa
just yeah privatizing no
yeah no but it's not really about some privatizing but
ade ba ko no say wo de wo solely eto private person no so a and America no ebedu baby na content no baby a wo feel say aban institution no say we preserve no ebeko no na obi oboa ne say ho ne so no shede hiamenti ho no me project well into the time bia no say aban ne shares ewo organization of course the aban bebe bia tire no ye be hia emwa from outside na mom say aban ho de ne doso a my yankasa sa ho de to determine what should be in the program and what should not be in the program.
Okay, because honest for microphone na minti you na okay, so we push the other one. Minti you Kwasi. Yeah,
Kwasi.
Now I wanted to ask a follow up. Now say enya all the culture na wetin generate revenue free mu
those but I'll give you okay. Content but no just
another person bisa say with what nafag no which part of it na untimi generate revenue and free mu ntia as you said because like sometimes more rely on government na emba no which part of the festival more no and it cannot generate revenue or we don't do it for revenue until untimi find generate revenue.
Okay, who can say
Question is it?
Yeah. Kwasi nafa ka sama ya kan ya san bia say it me hwe na ye kan preoccupy because if I Ghana ya mamre ye bibia ye ana nafa kihihye no efa ho na Kwasi migusu a me no ka se wo adaje kakra anka ukọ nafak Facebook page na o check here. As I'm talking to you now, artwork no cry for event na nkasa kwa lunch we no cry. It's not even posted on their Facebook page. You can answer me. It's not there. Yes, check. I'm there. It's not even posted there. And this brings us to in some way any proactiveness per se nafak etime fan into my prefer if really we want this festival to succeed. You are talking about say yenye patriotic. If government cannot be patriotic enough to make provision money
country
say abanya ntumi anya to ho ache say ade a for man Ghana abakwasam ne amamre ho yemfa sika infan support no ngina na ema yen Ghana yabakwasam nchiri ma eba ene ye mofra eba no ewe anim no yentumi mbo ho asam fa nkyerɛ mo na se yentumi anka ho asam anfa nto ha yentumi ampa ho sika anfa nya yi a ordinary citizens na egu oman mu no ahefa ene betumi anya sika na yetumi dia show patriotism na ye kan wasam no esese start free aban ho o kire se me jigana abakwasam na amamre mejidi adenti na amamre te se mnafak etumi dum mira yetumi nya sika event aye 2 years ayo every 2 years bia na ye no ne duru ba bia yesi ye nya sika de kwakwaye national arts and what art and culture. Hey, a title of this nature said 24 months yentumi nya sika yentumi anga ministry anka say data and commission culture data this month yenya 20,000 fatuo mo fanto mo fotuom for for nafak mo fanto mo fotuom for this yenya 10,000 mo fanto mo yenya 20,000 yen fanto but na ebetumi ekudru the level of where say program nankasa yeye ho adwuma no na ya suspend it because there was no revenue. Last 2 years it was suspended meboa COVID. Good. This year more budget. Your budget. Do we have budget? Who they unite here in an open
budget now.
Me patrol in an open
budget in
an open area table yachi. Nafak udwenubua. What is the budget for Nafak?
I don't mean to mean Kwasi because right after the launch, you know, and on a national planning committee finalize anything about your budget. Into me the BBR 2 na into no.
The entire me business and say you need us people the public to help.
Exactly.
Yeah, mamre. You will see a fire hunjim. We see all stakeholders. Am I born or abaso? For so say all stakeholders no ye fire hunjim enti ne ye bisa say a day na manafak hia betumi ama amamre te say culture te sa no etumi agina matuma fa ne to mapafra. It is the reason why among for a hope say ye fa nafak and farmer private organizer because it looks as if the private organizer is very much aggressiveness no the be program no. And I love the sentence said I put in. We see school ban and nipa no koye. Mu ina mu the same school. Mu ina mu yewe. But officer, I can also bet you say, yeah, the Nafak ma private organizer. The kind of push or aggressiveness will be show to be able to rally support money for it. I bet you pamiento chewa. Yan sign a contract name for Nafak and for my private organizer. Say whether you ever see said Nafak has been postponed again for the next 10-20 years.
Of course,
it would never be.
Of course, I'm not doubting that. And
yes,
I think I made my point clear.
Yeah,
say private organizer acquire or befa so I na adwuma no.
Kwasi,
and yes, acquire na and buy adwuma for one. Efa so ye adwuma. And you know, and no sa no, you cannot compare the two of us
because
what you say because yeah no, oh yeah adwuma na. Penia or that National Commission on Culture no. Ono so no o decide bibia or sign Edco Ministry man penny for transfer. Now unim say a few ministries so a so call a bank sim into unim sa process na private organizer no. Ono one fast my way name one son or konya na be the Aboa program.
I agree with you.
The situation is not the same.
Maybe, but I'm saying say in as much as I hear the same no. I saw the artwork. You could see the president of Ghana boldly highlighted on the artwork. Beautiful. It means I don't know the president Akumaso. And I'm looking at this, the support that we are giving to building cathedral. Why can't we give the same support for NAFAC?
Because
he's
this is a question now.
Because party me kakabi. That make us your buying. But I'm talking on the level of aggressiveness. Aggressiveness to making sure that NAFAC succeeds. Because NAFAC.
You are talking as still in the spirit of a private person.
I'm a patriotic person. That's why in the spirit of patriotism we are reviewing it. But may say
and Pacho may you if more
because may you who me free say as well me bisano
I don't mean you are woman nyama so abusa question on yanko because
me
time you have to go say queen
yeah o check people patrons are involved with NAFAC traditional chiefs regional ministers municipal they are involved. Some individuals see MPs they all have common funding. How have their contribution been on NAFAC?
Peace FM. All right. Elziro, Ella Americano say no echo back to Abai because say assembly and now district chief executive be eka say Obeboa. Ebia district no much me call represented group be call represented district no festival anymore say a year towards a certain budget line into who approves the expenditure items of the assembly Ministry of Local Government into yes our program where you throw as part of where you be resources commission through the ministry throw to Minister of Local Government say, "Muncho to all your regional coordinating councils, any assemblies, say omo anything to Boakaka, na omo enfa MY. Sign to Boano, it is within their own the ombe to me the Aboa region be to me, assemblies be to me, a to me fa Shen Makra, what I say. Enti we na no ye enoma ewohwa Emma you cannot see the consistency in how the program is going to be organized biannually because our resources will depend on situation at every given point in time. There is always that foundation that the state itself must give to the program. Now, our foundation, then of course the institution can also, based on that foundation, also stretch its arms to see how the private sector can also support. Since we are trying to know how much are buying, we are so going around asking for support.
Okay.
All right.
Councillor Luchot, Bremen Pacho.
I think that when we are not patriotic enough, we shouldn't waste our time. In the first place, when you started in Komoi, team already told you, Arnold can be says the initiative, Dr. Chamantin initiative idea way. Some person is soon will he will be so angry to kill all the people who are following what he started as an independent person. And my reason is, I think most of the times when it comes to our institution, Enkanka culture. Socrates areas I say we are jokers. Excuse my language, but because what here papa denke the eja eken ni conversation nyina it's only one thing okan. Me say bia me na me tie na year. The focus any region of conversation nyina na say sikenti na ade ne nkoso. Papa bi sana sem papa. Mesrewo ba cho tie me na ja kwesi enes. Mesrewo. Or ya memo ni me. Pacho, what is them? Then they inform me putting the president on the flyer. Mr. I can say be say obi to me eba maneka say election year. Enti election yama no.
Aden president Funia wo flyer no so no how?
Me ya.
Aden.
Ebi o catch him the entire president wo wa. Now, my team was say, what
sir,
is it because why is the president on the flyer?
Is it because what?
No, you let me know why. I don't know. That's why it will answer my
or national event or also no special guest of honor.
You didn't move Tom me boy.
Obe dwumadi no ano.
Oh. Ade na no sini chafo omo advert na omo di bode euro no. So man panyin na hu so yes they will born on advert no. So he the president of the land. Councillor on tia say so man panyin phone that.
On to me clear ma
say ni phone that so G fans by one face can buy sana person check.
Secret, stop what you are saying.
I don't know your special guest of honor.
Because what you are saying don't say it. Because when you are going taking me there. Secret say Obeba. We have gone for a lot of programs that we've seen the president photograph on the bill that he didn't appear.
We say Yancy.
No, do you get what I'm saying? So Secret Kase Obeba, he knows why he's telling me say Obeba, because people have attended the event because His Excellency is on the bill, and at the last minute.
So point in saying,
I didn't know the president is share. Okache me say,
on a special guest
of honor.
Yeah.
NAFAC. Chronological order years aye nyina no. We say we 60 years me boy. The president ba because 60 years and now per the planning committee of NAFAC no. Every year because a national program no, it should be the guest of honor should be the president.
Every time be a president or tesono or no special guest of honor or be a no.
So why are you suffering financially?
That question mean to me here no because
no, Kwasi, the president of the republic.
Okay, so busa question but not busa na nye busa or no me boy.
Yes, because the image president image no. Masa, me who be na president was what? Enyo man penny we pe. But me national mentality a me de nam no. Adie bia me who say same for say peace FM interview. Na me who said president e was so a enye de obekent you, but I feel like be a president in one. Me personally, my attention should be there. It is a president who adie be so. Now still the organizers, you know, struggle with budget. Omunya sure. Me tiasi o ana money na ndin come on like in the picture ni easy. Funny can't to because the National Commission on Culture, Eddie BBC ba now His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, they can schedule for the year. Now still no, to me who budget I had be yet. Then why are we struggling for patriotism? Why do you put the president there? But one thing I say, it's painful that you said your theme for the year is patriotism using culture. Are you okay? Last week, me can be chairman no by doctor no by said me shall say no. Yeah, you say inter schools in exhibiting our cultures. Now you are boarding no. Last one, you copy will be a Kwasi Sports Stadium, Accra Sports Stadium. So throughout the 2 years in Inano, be competition among the regions. Bra, mi bisano misreno. Central region there be in Saint December be. I am bia in nya sisi apose 16 nya 10 bi me wa. Nya 16 ni nya represented that na mi pacho bisano. Macho monya munyina dada.
Na bi ye ni na dada. Na so omo guso omo ye.
Bra.
Omo guso omo ye. Omo guso omo ye.
My be daw. Enti that must be problem.
Yes, omo guso omo ye.
The challenge is what he's doing, sir.
Omo ye districts. Na omo select groups from the district no my regional and sana regions no aba national. And usually no you close ade no by the end of November. Into ye kasa na no regions no egusu a omo ya until the end of November na say region bia etumi awie ne de.
Into ye kasa no ya go through we nyina awaiting the D-Day.
Yeah.
But still no ye hu budget. O say this assembly no bia be bi obeka kra bia ye me kaita ma me ye bia me bre no. This is assembly na ye team na so mesika ne fa nye we no. Na mo school. What's your niska? School nso ni funding. Oh, blame my Sunday. Only funding. And to make us me feel mo sa ade we no. And like this thing has ended. But it's still air koso. My next question is ade amu ye. I not can say the diaspora. Me pacho. National festival and culture ye we. Is it for Ghanaians to know and understand our culture? And who are the target audience for this particular festival? Yeah, for many years.
It is us. I didn't say I started from the beginning, no. Because I say the reason behind it, you know, say no, you do mbibia you be share na ya kaka ye ho. And you know the first main target nankasa young kasa as of mine. How are we appreciating our culture? The Kwambe and so na ye position as part of our development agenda. Into yani the major target of the festival.
Thank you. For more than 20 years, 10, 15 years, the same question bisa. And upon bisa radio so. Penny be or new lady. Nyamfani currency. Efo kofi magwe no kaho. Okay, the same thing say. Kojo magwe kafra. Say the entire year sana fakino. And you say ye nyina I beni beti enkrani. So it is for us, not the people in the diaspora. It is a adwene say. Then ye nye film. One. Sika okan no kra so create there be indirectly no. Ye kwa atadia costume ye she nkranfo nyina costume on be mu gourmet dance ni nyina. It is footed by the National Commission on Culture. Eduane a eto buka tungo di 3 days e be a event ni wono. Omno mutu ya bibia ye ko. Basa ye de ko. Omno those times na osa e wo ho.
Accommodation.
Omno ye bibia ma ye. Ye chain returns. Enti so kase de ye direct ade edi guma ye nya mfaso fima. E no kra. But me who say baby ye benya bibia fimu ne say. Ya ye ade for many years. Nanka bra ye kase sese ye ade beba December yi. Aka kakra November for be ye. TV reality shows omo ye. Yemfa mentor ni sa nyama no. Ombe ya ni bibi. Sade ni be sia. Te say Ghana beautiful no. Previous ones ayaye no. O hwe documentaries e kwa. Once o hwe de si ye. Say, who shed ye see ye? Say, who shed ye see ye? Say, brack or page. So, who shed ye see ye? Say, who shed ye see ye? Say, be anywhere cheer previous. What must ye? Ye time no, you're the best region winning. What must ye? The whole year no, you're say title winner no, a great akra, no call. But I dear cost so many years no. Be anywhere cheer, and I didn't yaman no dear.
Okay.
It is so be the secure would be more. And for so more chance ever ban emba. And number one. Number two, some of the president to Adia Sunamu Niska. And Chubu. He's the president of the one day I'll become the president. You can't use my picture like that.
I had said me clear way. I think the budget issue, no, budget issue, no. Now beside, and I make a just say Mukakra, because say Kase ye ni budget different from say ye ni sika. There are two different things. What I'm saying is that because festival no traditional name wa bano into any consistent budget line kra ewo aban bia no ne budget items mu no say approval ne ba say ye be ya eno na planning committee no e prepare omo budget na omo submit for approval no more release scan into ya launching planning committee in place. No? They just have to liaise with the commission to finalize your budget to execute the program, and it will be forwarded to government to take care of it
after launch.
Exactly. That is the plan.
This things must be done before you launch it.
That is
before,
the.
I don't know, but you launch a program every and so Piska.
That has been the plan.
As America said, 60 years after data.
Kansa, yeah.
The okay last minute make us say, make I me time na pe fugu ni chale. Yes, I do baby commission na nya ade no. One person just decided say onu ye fugu. Any sa mo mpaboa. Immediately no. Or the be sponsorship e buy because na ye wie no na ye na ye call national those times. Inti some papa say ade ye launch no. Make us ye launch no. Na ye nya ye way forward. Nyama ye here. So that say ye compra solicit for support if UTV wa. Ye ba say ye were previous documentary of the previous year. A 40 minutes. Ye here say UTV. Mo ba ama yen. Ana ye will say ni say. But ni pese opinion ni di opese miti ase say omo launch. Afi na ye aboabo ye ho ano. Edi nyama ye di be ya ba. Patriotism. It is a police na akochi obi mame. Osi mame sika me fanfaka. Nyame hira yen. Number ho bai. 609. I'm telling you.
So great.
Yeah, Kwasi.
Yeah.
I'm say you know some I can me the who I say we are all being patriotic. See discuss the issue. Na fact one of the programs I make say FAPIMA as a national program about your culture and your tradition no the bia no kwa ubesua bibi every modiaba na menua na kasa no obi bisa question say emfaso ben and no can say yenya we bi ni me twena adwen aba bibi so say one you see when we talk about GDP ni niema na the bia no it looks like the arts and culture no 0.000. But until I took the time to do a research and verify, say no, it is wrong. Tourists a background ni nyina edien so no mugina deba. Tourists of free baby ba edien na etwe ne ba. Their culture and our tourists arts.
Kase galamsey o.
Debi enye galamsey. Galamsey di binu mo ba. Galamsey di binu mo ba. But majority no ye arts and our culture. And no any ye project more no more di echiri aba. And when it comes to tabulating the revenues, now we can say arts and culture and Rezi Bibia mean to us here.
But do you have data of those people who come? Do you have data?
Yes.
From where?
When tourism money data now. Data based on what? The tourists spend this car on what?
No, but you move with data.
Yes. Let me say tourism data no.
Papa Kwasi Ajima better. So can year of return data immigration service almost year of return figures no there so.
And some more data no see your first KB and Bema. They are right. In Grofani by no man spend it.
No man spend it on the arts
there's also
data.
There's also data ministry now because I published tourism art and culture from 2016 to 2020
And I said your can. And I'm going to say your can I'm just battling what he said.
I am just telling you.
So that if there's a data they will know say within 6 months we have 200 diasporan people who live in Kwasi Aboagye's hotel and they spend so and so and so. So this is the revenue we collect.
There's always been.
So you can say when they say we are not contributing to the Dr. Awal Everton no my tourism
okay so
there's always been data na my do for free
when we are yeah, ni arts and culture na free mu. What you must say, but it is rather the arts and culture no, and not a train tourist neighbor. And when you are giving the reports, now we arts and culture ni free mu. Me feel say, but
they know one from so.
many away from so.
Because you even OT about paying for ministry now, be a minister, no Gina podium, and now Gina Simpions no Casa, or say contribution of tourism to the GDP, and I be a fine tourism will contribute this much too, because we can't then.
I think say a young minister from so.
I'm saying it's not my team ministry,
yes,
minister.
But I think say a Ntiasia ye mubi ye because. Oka tourism nankasa I say will define what goes into it. What is tourism itself? Now, who discuss tourism? Now, you cannot discuss it without culture and the art. And you know, it seems say edu baby ana yadria ye say tourism nature say hotels and sightseeing. And you know, ye nyame ye company say sa nyoma mienu na de sa asika no abana minister no ka ho asem.
Spend.
And you know, they do a lot of spending, and in fact, some hotel facilities what Ghana no papa na wo mu krum. It is a baby or more better panty no more Ghana there. But the other unique things are what Ghana are omo eni no. Eno na emo mo baha. Eno na so emo mo baha omo tena hache. The other time na ye analysis about Diaspora and School mo baha no. Omo baha for business. Omo baha for other activities. Omo for no mo tena hache pa. Who say omo tumi tena hache no omo follow us and culture. Omo tumi tena hache spending more. Some even months. Asana omo friyako. We have a lot of diasporans omo ba ebesuya ye kasa akra. And it will not take you less than 3 months to be able to learn Fanti or something as a diasporan and as a tourist. As an abesayanko. Inti baby a obedane di abedini way na no. Because upese usuya Ghana kasabi asana wako.
Okay, all right. My FNC will have Socrates. Yeah,
because when it comes to private sector, and so I say for the records, no, there is a way I engage the private sector. And so this year, say beauty pageant aspect, is being subletted to a private partner. So all boy in that direction. In the private sector, and so be our ideas near Manod, Munina Mon Famra. And then more the ababe kan it will be supported.
Okay.
All
right. Few minutes say be or be chat on anything community che. Me sure say
yeah.
No, are you few?
We
are few.
Oh well, clearly me who say
we are few who National Commission on Culture. Who National Commission on Culture?
That be
sorry, thank you very much. Few.
Boss. The military to ano say madam was papa na say mama National Commission support it is na your best say monko swa na mumwain. In fact, media no mo na mo determine the say Ghana fu enti monko swa boy say senya ene yabeya mama yen sa akwenye na dodo no anso e kasa e no omo sigina ntiase no se dwumedie no ye se Ghana fo boa nti se media no koso ama akwenya se ma ye toso aba ma ye nuanom boa ma ye na ye kasa e kire omanfo a me ye sure se 2 years time I be a mesa ba ha biom se me ba ka ye be ka nafa kwa asem no na e so la ba se mo boy aba so se enioma akoyie. Madam Asipa.
Yes, that's Theo Richardson, call me director, policy planning, research, monitoring and evaluation, National Commission on Culture. Nafak, home komo and AD. Okay, so see, now we are going to get into the zone where a lot of controversies about here. Na ye did the industry in komo akama. yeah, Jimmy D. So entertainment review, we Kwasi Aboagye. That's what you dream. Me pen for so I say studio no say Councillor Lutro Tilly Kuani pa no da sama bedu. Socrates Safo and Kwasi NS. Na yakoye ni mi nkomo ba ko em se ba beto dwa na otwi me di akotene pa fa gospel nyumtuni Dina Asamoah Evangelist Dina Asamoah. Ni nyina the record label na management oni o ma ye juma Frame Prince Productions. Oni o ma ye juma be 22 years ni na wo ma aye juma sa na otwi mu na krata pie Frame Prince Productions they atujwa say CCR there Evangelist Dina Asamoah wone no eto kwanta wama pai wone no enye ejuma ebium na enu echi krata ba konsu efri Evangelist Dina Asamoah wono so ekire mu ka kire Ghana for ka kire Frame Prince Productions say yes sa termination of contract say wone no nye ejuma ebium no wajatum wa peneso se wasi oni ni nye dwuma biuma wono so watiasie wa peneso mamimbra studio no hanum say na Arnold for microphone Evangelist Dina Asamoah let me be sure say we hu working can be first of all hu ina say na neto
first of all me hu first letter not from or releasing from Free Prince no yeah, more kakra, but I was not surprised because of probably experience. But the shocking value, and I said the shock value, was the fact say maybe I wanna be to me, correct me, but as far as me are concerned, my relationship, probably the longest, relationship between producer, artist, and I say label artist. And so that came as a little bit of a surprise. After over two.
So according to Ono Ankasa Frame Prince, no. Ono no tosu mi no.
Okay, so who is the first?
Easy Way.
Easy Way no wine.
Easy Way cry ni Dina Ankasa cry at the same crampo. We fi Easy Way Dina Ankasa, but Easy Way Productions ne friend.
Okay.
Ono Elder Miracle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 It's unse we mo no. Easy Way no yesha da money din wo. Unse Elder Miracle no. I don't remember the last time I occur into any like yes, but you understand what I'm saying. Prince popularity, I don't know, but I mean for you church, as a Frame Prince, no way, no, it was so saying Easy Way, but big ups to Easy Way near America. I mean, some are working all over these years in so the shock value came as a result of such long-standing relationship now. Frame Prince and Dina Asamoah having, and at a point it looked even like it sounded as if some of your family. I mean, say some you match for a long time, and now it becomes no business relationship. It becomes a family, business. Into do baby that was how the relationship between Frame Prince and Dina Asamoah and so that was a shock value, but. Business wise, there. I mean, clearly, BBA to Missy. I mean, it will not be the first, and I'm sure it will not be the last. Now, the year one kakrano, the fact that it had two signatures, one of Frame Prince and Dina Asamoah, telling us say two no. I mean, Dina, for example, no, a read content, and who say man consent. Then Dina later know to say oh there be yes na you should contact the what do you call it songwriter no and discuss other related matters no and then one kakra because ne mu bi ne bisa say na say if you are penny your signature to the termination of the contractor, how then do you come back and write another letter saying say oh terms ni bi na wo first letter nim no on shada ni omo nya adwen it means say say Dina either say one ase and say contract termination letter ni pay and when your council said there be you cannot let Sanema way go, especially to do with the social media pages, and some of the new be not preference say or what or control over no. I'm sure say Dina and your council be no say no, and you're correct. Now they are shocking crying in this telenovela no the Prince.
That's not kind of you.
But you know the any telenovela.
Oh, said drama no.
Okay.
Drama na go back and forth no.
Okay.
And I make I say the last episode now, Prince be catch and say, oh no, they tested. Me motive cry na tie say me they testing now here. I mean this is a serious matter. What I say, let us call back and forth. What they testing is saying, this is not a test. Testing testing no share. After 22 years of working in India, testing or Nippon and Ijuma, say or your family no. Testing in a way I be benefit, but back because mind you, Saudi Ekosu when you know a case study my now any more into the business already. A call back and forth doing because na me de so na hwede a then na say when e obi di agro one kasa one client need di agro and how everybody else di agro. So for me tia sisi I mean say or you serious about it and I say o di agro the last admission about say the facts and all the testing serious I sit here and I'm confused. Say initial letters now call back and forth
but say we need letter me boy.
Yeah, it's a interview or guarantee and that's what they testing no, it makes me a mommy confused kakra, but what they are no tune chen the be boa my conversation no akon kan no some be chen contract kra o muntemu because mind you enyine say depending on contracts come to no sign no producer no and as executive producer no right mechanical right be artist no as a songwriter and
okay yansaka urana ne frimpon good Frame Prince Production. So, I know now, Yanin common name. I'm sure some of questions maybe are raising, some maybe are in Tiasia and Shada and CGM Famano. If you bet me up, boy, now yet me at Tiasia. So it for unfortunately be a more mutie yawada mutie and then yankin kind letter no and farmer by yawada yakin kind letter no na yensaka urana ne frimpon Film Prince Music Production na in common costume ya sure say mbehu nsem no be a letter no urana ne frimpon da simo akwa baba entertainment review so wie
Kwasi meje also na milianum empany for ne akuma Kwasi ne pastor Christopher Stanot milia bano na kansalito ni mo nyina
omojoso so say na otwi krata ipie ye beto dwa call viral mainstream online portals di hun komo and the entertainment industry kako say one of the conversations among for ehuru hu pa termination of contracts nyedi kan yenya we die ubetimi esisu pi e dia man yes wa na otro krata wa na ode krata e de ma dana samwa
Dedi kan kasi mamentia peace FM achieve for entertainment radio achieve for nyina say back question na we shall so e pacho I me anamde letter no ekokomano na me de man on M77 on the 4th August and after about 3.5 weeks said the other time I make us 24 but it's 27th and now the choir to be choir and I say on also Ashimu I respond in the camera and 27th you know na me share near maybe kaka and I'm saying near na me share no ade you know see and sana be publish and no choir but Miana the signatures in also.
Okay. Kind letter na first paragraph no. In some what kind of say more in share ana agreement bi wo oni no ntem adwuma mo hyase be afi 2000 no mu. Ebe pim be 2022 yi enti be mfie aduonu mienu no eye verba chese enya ade a nhihye bi am wo no gu krata so anu enkomo na mudi sanete
because many dynastia you know you share the year 2000 na on rebel simo ya boama that is the manager on the show ne nyom wona mani agina ho mabo wudin akoko abon na madam sibi nti saa nyom fo yi nyina no one sofo de yewia na omo aba na me no omo aka ho asem ti sofo no mom na me ne dile the contract bibia no me ne sofo na ne dile but only free honomo yeah from I think 2005 yeah Pentecost ja the buy BBC the last song is Pentecost sorry yeah in the album bio no that's 4 songs after that and only there me na no kwa na ye but said ye city no and said that ye contract change e way yentem ayo ni abema pani eni onu aba adwuma.
The same first paragraph, no, or see following several breaches. Na metiasie wo honum na chese ye won hihye but san hihye no we busu empene bebre ema ye ne wakasa but still out da so bu eye san hihye no so ba woni antimi anche e wo krata no mu niema wo bu so no na yedi hu komo de wan hwe a ne oti yanti ne o kira ase nso antimi enhu ase kire de ben na wo ye potin ma te se amenti sisi ato kwanta ya pai
kasi de meka ne se ye ne ma bebre na every time bia because me ne no asetra no in 22 years no me ne no ananche no e mu 14 years benen na timi fie me ne me yere ne me ma ye nyina ne tifie ba ko enti sadio eni pa dia wode ne to ya obefo wo kwan bi so enti ofomo a na dia sesa wo kan ya krokro mu ana se bia mini aketwa no se bia se mi popo me ni kro a kire no a ni nyina no mafasa akwa ni nyina so enti enfunso ne de aye me fancy fie de ajuwa mu de eni ne ma kakra bi ene du tembia ya o ya ase ya enkoyi na me na kasa ba sisi ya nkasa ne de ase na broso a mentumi bio ene nche na me yasa me fasa akwa we so
mimbusa o we chiri ma drink kakra mfie du nan mu ye adwuma mfie du nu mienu mu ye adwuma emu du nan wote ofie adenti e why decision no dina sabi onya akoda de ntina se wone webusuafo yire no ma moti the same efie mu adwuma na oye na sisika mem anka e bia wono abetimi enya ba bia obetena adenti na 14 years no ote ofie no
kasi me hono no kumasia na do wo ena adwuma we nso so wani twase de city aye kumase ena nkan ha enti kumase de at least okwa no baby asedi ode ni ti etokaka batenkra ha no nentsa enti adwuma we nso you o executive producer no wo hia adwumtini no ena adwumtini no nso hia enti so ma no ne hotonoa I think say enu mom tibi boa e ma de wo ni mu bia no tibi ya enti se me ne beba na ebi amaka ko han de ama no ya se de o me wo fie kakra e wo ho no me ne wife kai ene yese no yin na yentra tini ya tisa busia
se o ka se kumase de okwa obebi a odin titu na chese wesi dan ni bi okumase na onu ani fie bi otimban kran na oni bi
no as at that time there na on see bi okumase but na busia wo ho ya no nya baby etra ba se mo no ene wesi dan okumase
enti sisi a ono enya one won so na te won kran me boa
there be since 2017 ene nya me adom o free me ha ono wan so ko ni fie won kran ha
Peace FM.
The terms of the termination are as follows. In share war adkuntia me no to kwanta ya pai no ne dikan. You are restricted from referring to me to Mr. Anani Frimpong as your executive producer. Aden chechemu say one kase uye executive producer chechemu
me pacho da bi kasi yes me kase or yes obefrem say oye me executive producer no my say no offer me no answer me producer be producer John the producer no offer me enti producer no offer me ya mo bia wo say ni producer no enam say enti say okokoko fa bibi ba na ɛho entansa no se bi kono so a ne bi ba me so I remember typical example when send can or Angel FM but me ti so ha na same ho kokko ka ma me agrada asem ma me nim ne da se di obra no ye ma me agrada ye ni ko ye evangelist e mu bie ni ho a me nim no connection dia but kasi ma me no fire back no my many is 2 weeks I want a Sunday program be anyway minimum crowd kwati my me no esopa me kama no antin konkoda system my many die na kwa koda no na nke bia me ho atomi e no kokko fa sisi da ma for die ba ye sisi die no kwa de na e ditwam one woman be or UK. On the card, on my wife crying the same to me. My minute, minimum dakasi. And she, because he's so too baby. Now, old Drew, on Busia, Dremoa, now, Obibaka BB in court. Now, St. Case a 10-year bar.
Collateral damage.
Yeah, because where they are no deal.
Collateral damage.
I know them. And what you say, more so be her. Nana, no one can for us whereby your cocaine. Sabinamly her. What is a cock of a waba? Won't you be Yana son on Quanco? Tiganese me Pia minimum Busiaka. Not me ba. You pay a soft 1 penny for Kayon. And you call your Yamia Dome. You never favor a 1 penny for them. Because ye free home, ye Pia Bonting. And mobile is not so monthly. Yet you know we can even feel palace. So, and she sign my way in a beba. And the panel, it would have been our car until so, and she, Name chance and send baby. Oh, my mom who say, Finny Chrono. Me a former executive producer and as a former producer, a former boss. Sabe ya okoko yeni bibia. Odo se me nya bikura mpa enye kese. Sade ebia mene no wo ho. Na demne ka no ebia mfa. Na banso a ebi banso. Because you didn't me first point no.
Okay. Near Dihonum saying you will no longer have access to any of our digital platforms, including the Facebook page, the Evangelist Dana Samoa. Nano ye dia kwaya ho say yawada isa say to me ben na wo DNT na ni Facebook dia platform no wo say enya ni dia bi mo man kwan mo nyusu.
Say and say the cost and saying no and social media are the driving force. I don't know the and the social media on the platforms not the door no any creative man. And any mere cost we do can be or yen was you. And with the same way say my main first to be a block. Yeah, Avian could access to social media no what can be also. But seminar media grow. The latest episode or the by about the Queen's funeral. When say about block on go and go baby, about she had a chance to pass to another side. And near my bin and come
near also Australia Asante Hennessy on Queen Elizabeth ye no Asante Yambeno.
Because in Bajo we are not offer.
There be many annual.
Okay. But still, upon the year, when your baby defied the battle.
Enti ne platform no dia ni din da so mfa ma no
me pacho sane yakano.
Okay, odi enko so na mesaba. You are restricted from using these frame prints logo on any of your new songs. Ade wakwa koye nyum wo se mo use frame prints music production no o twa nyum a mo mfa logo no nto so waye nyum de o logo ato so ana.
Because we ne nyum una mani agina wa. That's the first song we am koto oni so for no waye wi a. Ne nyum bia waye bia me fully involved. Either se me ko studio ho akwa kuti na say the video say the no everything fully involved. Nina nyuma mabubo so dinira. But the later single you never dedicate you. Because it minimum ho.
Nyana ebeda abontin so mo ba be wade bi ni
e ba join.
Okase onim ho hwia say unim say wanka wamo amane so ni dada kedi be anyum.
Because me on social media.
Oh.
With my name and logo on it.
Die en ubusa no adikonti e my basa no say bia wamo amane na I say woda na wona egu abontin.
I have them into the mechanics secretary. Yaman on uncle.
We dissociate ourselves from the Abba Father event, which was our creative idea to build your brand. Just the concept here, Afibia so ye no. Abba Father, was it one was share side you no, but see an ochun hu fiu sana odi acheno.
Me patro.
I didn't hear.
Was you adarma min tasmeku.
We wish to also disassociate ourselves from the Mabodin Company and all its accounts. Mabodin Company, Uchun Hufim, a wine company, no.
Because in Patron,
we are director, and Diana Saman's director. Now, we are director also Uchun Hufim, and I said, yes, we shareholding, there be a woman. What the channel? And now what time will be sent here?
Media mano.
And John Fa company no. Account to be so on fa. Jama account ni sika ni mo hu.
Aka 34 Ghana.
See this pair. And you know because in kama me hwe se sika wo ma na ne nka maka se okay we dey nka ma me nkoji sika no na enti 34 ga ai ne no ntia anti na wo se the account ni na ama no ese mo yi sika ni nyina. Oh, no wonder. Na enu so na mo dey produce nyuma na mo dey dey na sa company mo dey dey.
Kwasi mpacho ye montraso.
Because meaning say Frame Prince Music Production no man say ye company for.
Me pacho ai.
Enu so na dey produce artists for na.
Pacho na ye bi for.
Enyum to adwuma.
Me pacho da bi.
Okay. Frame Prince shall continue to have absolute right over all songs that were produced under the production. That is what let's say enyum ni nyina wo say enyum beye enkono. Failure to comply with these terms may result in legal action. Please sign below to affirm your agreement to the above terms. Enti enyum beye enkono no wo say absolute right. And yawadana ye need copyright Mfanze expert bako Eje Abraham, that's the administrator ma Gamro edi hun komo no say eno de he begs to differ. Untimi enya absolute right. Chechemu e wo say de ntia o man concern.
Oh, okay. I think that main cancer I got it wrong. Because me as a publisher, you am right, a woman. And you're not for the woman. Composer, no, I want to write a woman. And I also performer, no, I also want to write a woman. And you're not there, and said that your problem. And the TBN, there's no way, sir, make me a cafe on continue performing, and you will be
Well, I'm glad sir enyo nipa nyina no betumi agye ne fom so atum wagye atum yes sa point no de wo fi se honom de wafom honom se nyɛ saa na tie enti which means for now no sa particular point no or revise no se wono so wo chefa wom
de ba joa na do tro nyum so wo chefa wom
na okay so wagye no atum a Facebook de no so ɛno so unhunu se bia yɛmfom so
Kasi manya kasa siye bebre, emsen penyinfo bebre, ne me akasa. Ya, me jidi ese bia. Me nyemse bia, me ni anam penyinfo kra, me no mahia wo panel so ibi omo bekase. E hone de me hwese me ko be stance mo kakra. Enti afutu amanya eni ade no. E hono a chense menya change of mind ho.
I mean sure, but o kan sa na chese de obesan de amano. And ode mano no say ode mana bibia beye adwuma chese se nia na etia because to de bia nipa bi won mo a ade no de be ma ba be ma na ade no ayi no say Aboagye ya for
if I said that me person be kono enim enti de menja na sa
okay na Facebook pena letter ne wom minim say ya na YouTube channel ni ade so e ka ho Facebook page pen na bia mu bi ma na ba no YouTube ni ade enso te sen
the website YouTube and Instagram ni nyina no e wo ho ya de ba no
o de ni na be ma no nyame sure say at least impinfo so ne wo kasa no because akoa bi ana no na woni obi ane ho nya den eko na manfo patano wo ho nya den wo so patawa wo ntie akwe ya papa ba akwe se wapata no de na atwoko no otehwe na odafom akwe ya ne hunya di ni enya chance butu no so ne ehwe o si me mehwe enti to de bi na se wo ko na se ye jai no enya ya na obi edwalai no ayese papa no de na be twoko no ate ahwe enti nyame nhira se at least mpenfo ne wo kasa ye wapene so dinosaur ono ano sign krata no says wagye atum bibia wo bia wagye atum no ono ano sign ye
me pachawa
na da san utimi sign signature o
me pacha eno na woso no
minim so utimi sign signature antina me busa sa nti ono ano signature no
me pachawa
okay na se ne krata na odi bae no so wagye atum no nsa kan bi de also sakano date no is it 27 now also sakan
27 na me call hona o ma me copy
ntu chese o call ni nchen
yeah me call nchen many more no sign no na o ma me copy
wow anya so bi odis ugina honum se ya no any odisha unsa no nti oti na wo kenkan hu nia watwirotwiro mu nyina
e ba joy ba si
o kan na cho say
na ensheda nya me nwanwa be presa nti nso me dara se na me pia bonte
is it say na when susu say okay well obesesa na adwen say bia eja me pa cho we die say Obama fom ana edwuma ne ye na bibi na say we die say die why me papa because you hear that someone wo ye program baby obegine bia say ne osi bo friend prince me papa friend prince na enti wenya bibia no the signature this seems no say we see we media on me nya edwuma bi ma
I think that question we are na obi bisa me and say yeah no eja bloggers idi obi a wo say obi say head no obi head ni title nti obi choose and sit am dey kwa ko no no nenya hu no na am dey kwa ko no because na say all the avenues are I was said far editu no for no mafa amanesi nti that means said the last resort anybody am fire no ti me call ya say me call na na bi fufo ha fine ko ti bi edi pa e betimi atrance se bia ne se ne se yakasa nyema ni bi ho so fa majeje mu ti me call na na bi fufo ha nanka a different thing altogether but me call no say na no so open no na be dana se nti ne nya hunu na nam de kwa ko hunu na na se de test no da bi deɛ na mekɔ akɔyɛ no menim sɛ deɛ kwan bi a sɛ mefa so biara no mafa ma nasi wei the last resort ɛna mefaeɛ no nti mamfa nkɔtɛste no na mene deɛ mekɔ akɔyɛ
ba ɛhɔnom no ɛyɛ me na kakra because ne ɛdi kan mea sensɛm training asɛ me baeɛ na meduaduam no meteeɛ from a close source to Diana Samoa sɛ Diana sɛ na deɛ wei o sɛ odi hunahuna no ɛna anko yi no ɔno so agye atom ɛna me tie interview a ɛm sɛ ɔne the unpredictable ɛnje uni omo di ye no I say wo kan bibi sa e bia word ehunahuna na e bia wan use but I'm trying to refeed the exact because now I'm saying quote you directly o kan bibi a say yes I say na me hwe se obenya nuhu ha o se o de ma hwe se o e bia obenya nuhu bibi sa ntu and yes wo kan wo di tumu sa me boa
say na me ka say o de show time wa me de letter come ano me de kokoma no time wa me call e call ya me ne sign here but the time wa me publish letter de Bible nche anti say BBC ya na me publish nti na me de share ne ma bi so nti ne hunu hunu na me de kwako hunu no se be call ye e na bi fufuro ho a e ne fine aka be hu de be so ne mo me call ye no wa hwe se bi sitie no a say no pi so obeye no a e be boa no. That is it. To be named there, or catch was said the Sidam de Quaco, Manco for Huna. Say, Huna, Menena Tunache. Menena Tunache, Pa, Mihono, no, I think it's about 26 years, the Mihono. Abayua. Now, Meneno, baby, meaning baby, I meneno, yes, in my city, yet be a fine. And to a new beer, Bisrono, Namsini, Conne de Moabiso. The assessment me ka e wa kroko me ne ka se bi de ase bi twinedim enti ba bia ase me de fa bia me de fa enti ne nya hunu na na se o me chiro bi de akwa ko me hunu no ahwe because nipa no mi suro se me konedim me fele no ana assessment da bi se bi o me nya errand boy bia me didi na chi na maka se yes madam da bi because da bi
but menye sure se nokure ni na bia wan kasa wo munu na nkanya wo hwehwe nie is it say ntiase apese yenya no okay ahoma no article because I think there was just 1-2 questions bi an campaign bisa run an FM phone quickly say salama tinyane bioma maybe we'll just put him on na mebusa no be ensem ba ko mienu esan say is this ono an kasa ni mupa no nia dana ye se woji atum se usu ni menye adwuma bioma ma pene so eno ni ade ana ono ankasa ana ne frimpon na wo susu se ebesi ana na op different results say bia wonyaaya ananka onsesa na adwen ana saying okay yes I can run an frimpon friend prince wa man so bi run an frimpon facha humanity call.
Okay. That's a question.
So na me bisa say wan kasa wo hwa wo mu ankasa nyame anim ne nokore nie no say response we na who can be but is it really the response I now expect to say Dana de bema ana say nka obenye nuhu say oh sen paneto
because se me call ye na eduwo ha fine ke bi hu kwan e bi ti dia fa so and I may call Honso no saying I know we need any choice than to accept. They move on.
Are you disappointed? Why disappointed? For 22 years. I mean, yeah, moi, and you to edume yabo gospel. I know. The last time kra nyamini enu ya no kra ni me no kra na me no kra kontoka hu ye mehi. Men kanesa no kra ni because dina kro ya na dwumedie bi edi ye na nka se cash bi ko baby na so cash na me hu so ye na I say me dwa live bi sa ni ade and senya me ne untemu tie no na say na bia na kan ntemu nya fan kwa because of Diana Samoa ntia nti ye mu bi ye nim wa ho odin sika ɛne mfie a ni na wodi ahyɛ mu we disappointed say I say wa bregu bisa no ana
in fact you know me disappointed when you may be a ya no ye ya said they need nim dine no you who decide you because brand there nyame enna mu nyina mo so mo ya build no and say enye nei tai nei hono no enti hono dey be disappointed but apart from that they because nipa and life must move on
enti obasisi a woni ne be adwuma woni ne nye adwuma biom senator
obasisi as what Kwasi
me pacho eja mafom me pacho yanto aso yanko enim ma dwunso egu na so enti we die eja mesero pepa me ntwa ntwene
Kwasi share time one me say me serve on a letter no ene embra me de man no ansa na me kwa response no enti sa eja me pa ochew ma jinso gu na so fa che me ntwa ntwene no a chen se sa bi ni nyina no na nke bitimi aba ana
well yes I know and is it the case nti ase apese mnya say aka echiri ana
Kasi wow sha sena menka no
oh media mi hu ni say aka echiri anyway
me di bibi aka hu kasi at least kakra me bitimi ayena no and yese obema be bi enya dia bitimi ayena nyina
Anyway, our Slay Queen gospel artist. Artist a man for friend is Slay Queen.
Me pachoai.
Yeah, at you saying.
Memphis said me as a leader there. Many nyeho. Say I was saying kebanisa. Because I had him to fall be I can 40 so no any a month for a piece of 48 and need ye me ubuma or mopa no a need no say ye lose kakra. So the measure no and tea a hadring and a honey say maka oh no the biabitum oh no the biabitum and a hadring Kwasi.
Ah enti Slay Queen brand no person che say unim ho hwe
me pacho da bi
me enfensi anhwe me die chira na me enfensi
Kwasi be da se be bre
ya me chopa
ya me ka ho be da me tia uni an mo bo nya
yati ana ne Frimpon Frame Prince Music Productions Arnold okay, me that's it. Let me show.
I think that Frame Prince or a gentleman, very soft spoken. Na the way without protestation or relinquish almost every right be an as BBA control be over the situation. BBA say about Nabaso is exemplary. And you could feel say minister no kasamum. But you could feel some level of yaudie wanumu and all that stuff. At this stage, there's nothing to say. Na after so many years of having a working relationship with Obia, who considered as family, you know.
But 34 Ghana cedis meant as you, Arnold.
Oh, saying it means Obia uses Sikano.
Oh,
means Obia uses Sikano. Aye.
How do you keep 34 Ghana cedis?
Obia move Sikano.
The figure I should have Argentina when 35 Ghana cedis. 40 Ghana cedis. 50. I don't know 34 Ghana cedis.
Friend, for dying to line, sir.
40. Names are bank charges.
Bank charges. 34 Ghana cedis. Anor Kasa.
So, it's unfortunate. I mean, after 22 years, no. Bia, na the friend prince being a bia winner. I mean, clearly. Na when you say Diana has made a transition from musician to almost like a political activist, and we also know say obey a political activist and a lot of gains into under normal circumstance we because okay then so we make it a transition there. I should move with that family and also that business partner and now Juma for 2 decades now. But she can also come and argue say the relationship with friend Princeton is only a music, you know, a Juma a nyom. So it's a political activism no quite there or no dying or no any other partners. But whatever it is, no, maybe friend Prince Abaso for how I acted gentlemanly. Na enye producer na executive producer bia na ko bije ni nyina mu na kosa. So it's up to us to take lessons out of our episode way and see how it goes.
And before Obe Homesono,
yeah,
say na easy way asem na ye kan. I just noticed Deputy Minister Tourism Art and Culture Michael Krekumantia sending me the name
of the producer
of Easy Way, Seth Amponsa.
Yes. Honorable, yeah, that's it. When we interview,
oh yeah, no. I mean, for us, okay, I know Easy Way pa. I know him, and people in the music circles.
Yeah,
is one of the stalwarts in terms of and ban omo politics. They say bia. Omo association there is also at the forefront also Edima Kotinipa. Edima Kotinipa.
Bonabaso.
Councillor, for microphone
yeah. The first thing only friend Prince Kasaye me picky a film. I not can be said in the voice mono. The sound is there's some level of hurt. Because nanga honey angle abeko. Because only obi aye juma che. Especially bibi oka say on any family nyina na betna. You know that kind of family relation, no? Definitely there will be some family ties. Ye nyina ye building. The other part that we came in here. For the first time, yes, you'll be at your page. But you intervene for margin for pages. How? The likes of Joyce Blessing. Nikununsu, very soft spoken, the right word. Say Dave Joy, Kasa. One Ben, I won't tell you, very, very soft spoken. Nikasa po nye bebre. Or kasa no move so say soft spokenness say brofo dey correct impo and the money pay gentleman enough to relinquish what makes them who they are. Wow. Then friend Prince there no a lesson. But within a lesson, I'm also learning a lesson. Obi o manage artist be only get that 10. Now only 8 kasa woman. They have that signature of ungratefulness of the talent they have managed. Bra. Me nim say bia onso wa ade no ma che. Umpo de including the deputy minister kra. E no kra na enya no kra. Na no kra. Then ye be ye de twato. Because ye nya nkrofa be investi. Ananya sa na de bia ye kra akono. So bi do bi atena 20 years. Bema. Na anye yenti na yesu bae baby ade akodui na bibia ba ye tafre ana because ene then as someone say Arnold can asem no why a political activist then as someone became a political activist not because or your MP and now whatever but mabo din ma frewo
and ebi tio because o kadana some way Dana Samoa minim se fino fi Israel but always drop nti ahoma no nso no getting her aye bibia wo honum sei nyame ka no ho no obedu asomdwe mu a so akọ Israel ba die ba me so ba ko dware o River Jordan mu
watch a video crowd aba
nti onjwa o River Jordan no
Celestine Dosco na ba ko no Sisi chum
omakoda River Jordan ho
omo na mo pa o
omo dware nti o meba no na ma ya body for
masane mu prayer request crowd
nti
on behalf of Socrates
nti ebi oba bedu a ne nya na ne be din ko ba mi nti o
enti me media ne say Mwaka friend prince opinion di ahombrase eja nyamemu but the enumeration on the challenges with managing the artists senyamo no churo ye nyina evangelist Diana mo st the signature air pending reading bra na me peso bisa ne say okoye no ena ni nyamo enumerate ye Diana J ya one like she didn't agree to it anka how will he feel semna me o wala so mbisa nanka aka me bisa say bra ti so di akola bi chi abebo no udu wa so babu na ontumi kabio no ejina ho you know that kind of psychological way no enti okoye na de wa bere mu nyina o si de twa to okra ye o ka say asante ni mbaji fun yi na wo beberi like the artist management ne ya yet say na dan na ya mi dan na ya na me kasa wonti enti okoye na dan na ka say oh praise we dey ja
ba film prince amini no o twim kro be je mu
wow wow well he's a good person yesterday nyami shira but so ya bi woni mu a because one day obe share dina
ya de ontimi nkan che so ya de obedi bi ba
ya woni mu e say woni mu
no nkra de ontimi nkan
no e say woni mu
o kan kra me nyinni
no but e say woni mu but me more man driving emotions me nim say dina pen o managing ana the other musicians under him again because lessons na make no ajum to four managers ni nyina Kwasi NS mo te nyina no they be almost say the artists regularly become ungrateful. And I make say discussion wa ha ano de ne mbo bia ka say omka some you ungrateful nya sabe artist ne ya ade a ono abia no ho ya ade ana yen sign papa we no see o man ko agreement bia na meboa o say verbal and the verbal ni say me show edu baabi na Kiki Bansin can answer some years ago on Becca or see you taking care of the hen that lays the egg so well. Are we supposed to find a nice way of teaching people, both the artist and the manager, better relationship? And now, bra, we enter into these things anyhow. Is it part of our reason? Because their friend prince are here, we know. Ye nyina we release the ebe can say ye patch of man. What's me the man? But be am can last one say Diana some wedding and e wo Facebook no so. Na oye bibia bra. Say ko genzi ono anameboa. Anameboa. Na ke ko ba ne say be a friend prince page so. And a Diana eya ade na na ebe ha no. It mean put before kasa me can first time who letter nam say se Facebook ye dana samwa when ye dana samwa ni di na ewo ho a se bio onja ma no enti bra ye dana se basa ye bia pem bi woni mu dia on ka se na ma ba ko Ghana ha obiara mfie 0277 609 644 for counseling purpose because ya odi enye
Christianes for microphone I mean you
Kwasi?
Yeah.
It's a very difficult situation, right?
I'm just watching. Say, don't come and cry on me.